everyone. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Mel.
Did I miss a memo or?
Yeah, it's the year of naked.
Yeah,
You're not
I'm
hurt.
currently naked. Luckily for you, you don't have a camera, so you can't see. So it's no, they have a camera.
Oh no.
Hi, friends.
Hi, how's
Hope
it
you're
going?
enjoying the new year. You've honestly probably already caught us on our individual channels because you're, of course, all loyal watchers of our individual streams. So you can now see that we have indeed survived New Year's and
We
all
did
the celebration.
it.
We did
We
it.
have.
We're good. We're live.
We're live. We're good.
So
We
we're
did
gonna
it.
play a game.
A game.
Today.
We didn't know what game until 5 minutes ago, but we've decided.
Well, we had ideas, but then we weren't really super sold on anything. So
No, we
ultimately, we just defaulted to Power Wash. So we're Power Washing today.
Yay!
We do have plans for something to do on our regular streams in the new year. Plans that I think a lot of people will ultimately be quite excited about. But we
Yes.
aren't starting that yet. I think the preliminary plan right now is to start it on the 17th because someone isn't here on the 10th.
Someone. Briony. Rythian.
It's me. Because
I
it's
am
always me that's missing.
I'm off on a nerd
I have nothing to do in my life.
Nerd holiday.
I'm off to
Yeah.
stay in a library for the weekend and just read for
That sounds really
5
fun, to be
days.
honest. Encouraging the
Imagine reading.
Imagine being able to read.
Nerd.
So yeah, today we're gonna be chilling with Power Wash. Next Friday, just gonna be me and Kirsty. We will play something that probably isn't Power Wash. And then
We'll get Rythian to play more
17th
Paper Mario. Yeah.
Fortnite.
No, not with Rythian. No, don't let me do it.
Alright.
Rust. No, wait. What's the
Yes, Rust. Let's go.
Rust. What the
No,
hell?
what was the angry one? The raft. Raft?
Honestly, it could be
Raft.
hilarious to play Raft together, but I think I would
I
kill
don't know.
you.
Maybe that would
Yeah.
get all of the arguing out your system before
Yeah.
the next week.
Mhm.
Well, actually, apparently you don't argue when I'm not there, so maybe you should.
That's
play
true.
it, You'll be fine.
Yeah, it's your fault every
Yeah,
time.
Ryan makes it happen.
Eh.
But yeah, so it's just some chill power washing day. Hope everyone
We're
is cool
power
with a chill,
washing.
fun stream, and I hope everyone is having a good time. How is the new year treating the both of you? And then I'll ask chat. But first, I want to hear from you because I hate to say it, I care more about you than I do about chat.
Ah,
They are
well, that's good.
not as important or interesting.
Oh my god.
Get direct chat.
Briony first.
It's been good, but because I'm obviously taking time off over Christmas and New Year, and then going away on holiday so soon after, I have so much. I've got like 2 weeks of work to do in 4 days to cover
That's
myself for going away. So
What's the point of holidays if it just makes you work harder?
Yeah. So I'm
Like
gonna
what?
just have a lot to do in a very short time. But then once I get back from that, it'll be fine.
So like in non-US countries where you actually get like vacation and stuff in your work.
Yeah.
They don't expect you to work like 5 weeks extra work in the weeks leading up to it so that you can do it.
Hang on, do
It's
you
just-
not get
Yeah.
do you get paid vacation in the US?
You get like 2 days or something.
2
That's
days or
about
something.
it.
Really?
And you don't get. I think a lot of jobs.
I
you
mean,
don't
like
get
everything
sick
else, it
pay
probably
either, like sick
yeah, like
leave.
obviously like everything else, it depends on individual jobs and stuff, of course. But
Oh.
as a rule, you get jack shit.
I think you
Really?
also get like a week or something for maternity leave or something ridiculous like
What?
that. It's like you get time off to squeeze the baby out and then you're back to work.
Jesus. Isn't it like 2 weeks paternity here, and then I don't even know how long maternity leave.
18 years.
Surely paternity and
18
maternity should be equal
years.
length. If
They should be, but they're not.
something.
Yeah.
Well, because I mean, ultimately, like the physical repercussions is all obviously happened for the mom, but sometimes like for the actual leave part, that's usually the part where like, okay, now we need to like take care of the newborn baby at home, and that could be both,
It should be, but the fact that the
yeah.
physical stuff for the mother is healing warrants longer paternity leave, surely, so that they can.
Because the mom can heal while the dad does the taking care. So the mom doesn't have to be at home healing, taking care of the baby, and taking care of the house.
Literally.
When Kirby are in charge of everything, we'll get this sorted out.
Absolutely.
When we run for
we will prevent the birth of new babies.
Wait,
what we will do. We're done now.
After the cull, we will be glorious leaders.
I think we're just done now. We don't need any more babies. We're done.
We're done.
What about when the babies get old?
Yeah. Then human race is done. That's fine.
Yeah, we've done.
We had a good run.
We've done. We did a lot of things. We made sandwiches. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
As a race.
Yeah.
Yay! The crabs and the octopus.
Yeah.
Octopi.
Octopods.
Octos. Kirsty, how's your new year?
Oh yeah, me.
Mine resulted in the end of the human race.
Sometimes you just don't know where the path things take, but
new year, new me.
Butterfly effect.
New world order.
Yeah, it's been alright. It's been sleepy. I've just been sleeping and streaming, and that's it. That's all I've been doing.
Sleeping and streaming.
And I've been watching TV shows with Rythian.
Yes.
You're watching
I tricked her into watching The Expanse.
Yeah, dude.
Are you
watching
enjoying
Death Note?
it?
And then he was like, I don't want to watch this anymore. Let's watch The Expanse. I was
Guys,
like,
okay. Sorry, any weebs out there. Sorry. But Death Note is fucking trash. I'm sorry.
Honestly,
it's
on
actually
a rewatch,
garbage.
it really is. It's not
funny, a good show.
Funny bad to watch.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was watching it. I was like, this is so ridiculous. It's hilarious.
Like, I'm sorry. No, it's considered a good one, but for the life of me, I don't understand why. It is not a good show.
It is not.
I'm sorry.
It is not. There's so many horrible plot holes, and it's just so over the top and ridiculous. And I was just cracking up while we were watching. But in the end, it was like, should we watch The Expanse? I was like, yeah, right. So now we're doing that.
Nice.
Yeah, we were gonna watch other stuff as well, but then I basically it's like, I've been meaning to watch this show. I don't want to force you to watch or anything. I'm just saying.
I've been meaning to watch it. You've watched all of it anyway. You were like, let's just rewatch it.
It was time for a rewatch for me basically.
Yeah.
As it always is, like I see one random clip recommended on YouTube, and I'm like, yeah, that's fun. And all of a sudden, more clips recommended.
I've watched all of it.
And then I don't have time to watch. So yeah, we made it to episode 5 now. That's half of season 1. Season 1's only 10 episodes. So
is it one of those? As a series, does it stay strong throughout?
Yes.
And does it?
I really like it.
Without spoilies, is it a satisfying ending?
Yes, it is.
That's good. That's all you can ask for in a TV.
That's all you want, really.
Yeah, it stays. Obviously, some seasons are better than others, but we all disappeared from. Bye,
guys. Bye.
We can go. We can go news again now. Oh, hi, welcome back. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, obviously, some seasons are stronger than others. Some parts of the storyline are more exciting and better than others. But there's not a bad season. They all keep a very level of high quality, which. Yeah, obviously, like, subjective, like anything else, but that's what I think anyway.
It does have also the bonus of, I can't remember her name, but the woman with the amazing voice.
Christian, Shuri Ashkadlu. Yeah. She has the best voice. I've been hyping her up when she's been showing up. She hasn't done a ton yet, but like she showed up and I'm like, Kirsty, it's her, she's there, she's the best. And she just she says like 5 things and leaves the scene. And Kirsty's sitting going, what the fuck? But I'm like,
it's so
gonna get so good, I promise.
Because before we watched Death Note, it was like, okay, let's watch episode 1 of Death Note and episode 1 of
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, yeah.
And just decide off of vibes which one we want to watch. And in the end, we went for Death Note. But I was like that while we were watching FMA. Fucking Armstrong showed up, and I was like, "Oh my fucking god, Rythian! It's Armstrong! He's gonna rip his shirt off, Rythian!"
Wait, what?
Yeah, basically. For what it's worth, I liked the vibes of FMA. So like, I still want to watch that at some point, probably, right?
Yeah,
but
sure.
we went. I don't know why we ultimately stuck with Death Note when that wasn't the one that was good, but
Yeah, well, it was your choice. I did say to you, I watched them both. You had to pick, and you picked the wrong one.
I did pick the wrong one. That's
We went with it because it was shorter, I think. But,
I think that was ultimately the thing. FMA is like 68 episodes or whatever.
64, I think. Something
Yeah.
like that. But yeah. But no, The Expanse is good. I absorb any media. I even though if people tell me to watch something, I won't watch it. But if I watch it with other people, I'm like, yep, I'll just sit and watch it
guided
for hours. I don't mind.
Yeah.
You're like you know when you get that thing of when a dad or it's typically like a male partner doesn't want to watch a TV show, and then you catch them slowly paying attention, lingering in the room.
You have it on in the background, yeah.
Yeah, and they're just sort of like, oh, so wait, who's that? Oh. I saw this thing once that was like, my husband not watching Bridgerton, and it was just him sort of like watching from the staircase halfway up and stuff.
That is me.
Yeah. That's good.
Have you watched Penguin?
No.
It's on Disney.
Oh, the Penguin. As in the Batman
Colin
Penguin.
Farrell, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's
Here's
she's
what I
in
wonder.
that as well. Voice
Why
woman.
did they... yeah. She's in such a good thing. I first saw her, I think, in
Voice woman.
24.
I've never seen
in one of the seasons.
24.
I think my mum liked 24.
I ultimately don't recommend 24 as much.
Yeah.
I think season 1, 2, and 3 worthwhile. It kind of gets ridiculous after that, maybe, but like, they were fun at a time. But these days, there's better stuff to watch.
Do we have any scaffolding? We have a ladder. Oh, I do.
Yeah.
A ladder.
What
no,
are you saying
Expanse has
about
been good.
Penguin?
Yes.
Penguin.
You don't
So yeah,
understand
I got Kirsty to watch Expanse, and she is liking it, which I am very happy about, because
You
that means
caught me at a good time because I'm in
Yeah.
my space era, even though I hate space.
even though she hates space, she spends half the time when we're talking saying, "That's why you never go to space."
Yeah,
This is
we're
what happens when
watching.
you go to space.
I'll like pipe up and go, man, fuck space.
Yeah. This is something
Space
bad
sucks.
happens, and then she goes like, "Wouldn't have happened if she hadn't gone to space."
Nope.
So like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's
Just
true.
don't go
I
to
mean,
space and you won't have to suffer. Space,
Yeah.
bad.
Space
true.
is bad.
Space is bad. But yeah, no, I'm in my Star Wars era at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been watching Clone Wars, and now I'm playing KOTOR 2.
KOTOR 2, yeah.
And yeah, just and Star Wars RPGs like TTRPG as well, and I'm just
Yeah.
like Star Wars.
Yeah,
So,
pick the best time when like okay, she's into sci-fi. Let's do it.
I have
Let's do it.
space
This is
on the
time.
brain at the moment, so
Yeah.
I'm happy to. Well, I would have watched The Expanse anyway, to be fair.
But it's always good to snap it in at the right moment for sure. Yeah, no, yeah, of course I love it. So I'm happy.
Yeah, see, look, Damien
to
says the
rewatch.
more you can get her into space stuff, the more like I can get her to play space stuff in TTRPGs. No,
I'm working on it.
Star Wars only.
Only Star Wars.
Only Star Wars.
What else would it? Oh God, I just flew like a.
I guess
Whee!
Star Wars is.
I don't know
it's
what else
always
sort
more
of
like space fantasy
It is.
than
It's space
sci-fi.
fantasy.
Star Wars is
Absolutely.
space fantasy. Like the only science in that fiction is nothing.
There's
It's
nothing.
magic, but they just happen to be on other planets. You know.
Yep.
Like the Force is just magic, and laser swords are just magic swords.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I even call them laser swords instead of lightsabers, but you know.
Laser sword.
That's how you know when they're trying to mock lightsabers is when they call them laser swords,
sword.
which is what annoyed so many people in The Last Jedi when Luke goes, "Oh, you want me to take my laser sword and kill the entire First Order?" And everyone was sitting there, "Bro, yes, that's why we watch these movies.
Yep, that's
Watch
fun.
heroes with their magic swords fight enemies. What the hell?" Oh, Ryan Johnson, excellent filmmaker, has zero idea what to do with Star Wars, for God's sakes. Speaking of, next movie coming soon, right? The new Knives Out thing, whatever it's
Oh,
called. I
yeah.
can't remember what
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
calling this one. Dead Man Walking or whatever. I don't know, something.
Ooh.
I'm really looking forward to that one. I had a ton of fun with Knives Out and Glass Onion, so I'm looking
Yeah,
forward
they
to
were
the
good
third
fun.
one.
I think
The
I
Last
could just
Jedi
watch.
sucked. So
I
yeah.
could just watch Daniel Craig do a cowboy accent for
Yes.
hours.
It's fun
I don't
to
even
see
care
Daniel
about the
Craig
plot.
doing a role that he really likes. Like he's just
Yeah.
super into it, just being silly.
I could just watch him go around doing his shopping like, well, these here onions, oh, those are bad onions. I'll be like, yeah, I'm happy with this. This is worth my time.
No, basically, I think Ryan Johnson said, I'll do them as long as Dan Craig wants to do them. And Dan Craig has said, like, I'm having a good time. So I'm like, keep doing them, please, because they're good.
Just keep doing them. I can't clean this wheel. This is... Oh, I did.
Use the turbo thingamajig.
I'm stuck.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Classic men standing in the way of women going anywhere.
Whammon. Oh, whammon.
Wait, no, I just made a joke against men. You can't turn that around on me.
No, I know it's really bad, but I was watching the new series of Traitors.
Okay.
And there was this woman, who was saying, basically, I'm guessing they can't imply because of the previous series had 3 male traitors. She was basically saying, for no reason, I think there's going to be a lot of women traitors this year, because they obviously can't game it that way, but that's what she was saying. And she was like, I just get the feeling that there's going to be females this year. And I was just like, females.
Females.
There's going to be females. Retrospect. And also, oh my gosh, Rythian, I thought of you so much, because in the first episode, some of them ran into the library and they sat down and the first thing they said was, it's giving reading.
Why do you think of me? That's you guys who keep saying that to me.
I was just thinking, if you were watching this, the sigh you would have done right
now.
Oh
God. My eyes would roll halfway back up my head, honestly.
It just falls off the back of the sofa, goes with his eyes. It's giving reading. In my reading era.
In my reading era. God.
That's going to be me when I'm in the library next week. Wow.
Yeah. Death Note did put a pause on my Weebark for sure, because
I don't blame you, honestly.
Did you finish? I keep meaning to.
I'm kind of glad though. I don't really want a Rythian Weebark. I'm gonna say.
What's the one that you watched before? Because I kept meaning to make a note of
Free Run, yeah, Free Run.
Free Run.
Like Free Run.
So good.
Frien, Frien. Free Run, greatest goddamn show. It's another 5-star. It's incredible. Really good.
Very good.
Super enjoyed it.
Banger.
I've been listening to the soundtrack, some of the songs, even after I watched it, and that's always a good sign. Man, it's good. It's good. But then, who knows how long I have to wait until next season or whatever. But like,
oh yeah, that's the problem. You're gonna have to be waiting a million years.
Yeah.
Oh, meal. Oh, is it not done?
No. Like most anime, it's based on a manga, and the manga is obviously ahead and stuff, and then the anime is made, and then there's like long wait between the anime seasons. That's what I've understood anyway.
A lot of the time you end up waiting, and then it gets cancelled, and it's just like, now it's never going to be finished. Burger Bun's done. Burger Sours, that's the top. That's that bit. That's done, and then Sign Backdrop.
Sign Backdrop.
This is the sign, but I don't see the backdrop.
It's this volcano here.
Yeah, but where's the...
Blah, 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 blah,
where's the dirt?
Show me the dirt. Ah. Hey!
Let's watch it. Bam. Oh, we cleaning. No, we cleaning good. Some good cleaning.
Wow.
But yeah, Free Run, real good. Honestly, best anime I've ever seen. Easy. Like nothing
How many have you seen?
Close to it. One Punch Man. Free Run. The ones where I was a kid, I guess I have seen them, but I barely remember them. So Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust and some of Hellsing. One episode of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Watch Death Note.
Brother.
Watch one episode of Mob Psycho 100. because Brie kept recommending it to me. Castlevania, if that counts. I don't know if it counts as an anime because it's anecdote anime. I don't know if that counts there because they're, you know, I think they're made. And Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Okay, Edge Runners might take. No, I think Free Run's even better than Edge Runners, honestly. But the Edge Runners is also very good. Okay, Satellite Dish. Here we go.
A new one episode of Fullmetal Alchemist. We're gonna watch more.
Yeah, we're gonna watch more.
I don't know if he'll like it, but we're gonna watch more. I was saying it's so vastly different. It's like ADHD, the anime. It's so
yeah, holy crap. Like it's just like the episode started and we were like 2 minutes in and there's been like 10 action scenes. Like, what the fuck?
It was like Jesus.
Have any of you been watching Pantheon?
No, but it is on my list because I've heard it is good. I don't know if that's true.
We're on my
but...
POV, but I'm trying to wipe coffee off my desk, so I'm just sort of looking at the sky. Right. Hello, I'm playing the game now.
Nice.
We've been watching it, and it is good.
It doesn't sound like you are a super big fan.
It makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, I see. How come?
There's just some of the stuff involved in it. I'm like, this is unpleasant. I'm going to pretend it's not happening. I'm going to denial.
Yeah. No, that's good sometimes.
And we tend to watch it with dinner as well, so there are times that I'm just looking down at my dinner, just like, nope.
Yeah.
But I've not really watched many animes.
No,
I don't even know if that
had
counts because it's very Western.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like both Castlevania and the Dota anime, and I mean, Arcane isn't really an anime, I guess.
Like someone in chat just said it's only an anime if it comes out of Japan. Otherwise, it's a sparkling cartoon.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that works. Yeah. But like, what about stuff like Cyberpunk Edge Runners, which was obviously CD Projekt Red made it with the rights they had, which is a Western right made by an American guy. But they got Studio Trigger to do it. So Studio Trigger is a Japanese company.
That sounds like an anime.
So that's like a mix. So it's pretty anime, right? And the style is for sure anime as well. Absolutely. I could maybe say that, like, I think Castlevania maybe not an anime, but then again, the studio that did it is.
Who knows?
No.
Who knows, dude?
Produced by Frederator Studios, American television production studio.
Well,
good old Fred.
No matter what animes we watch, none are as good as Card Captors, dude. So they're gonna have to keep trying.
But I think you know that I wouldn't really click with.
No, I know you wouldn't like Card Captors.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay,
fair enough. So I guess arguably Castlevania, not anime. Which fair. Castlevania though, incredible. It's so good. Highly recommend.
Watch Delicious in Dungeon. Yeah, we were talking about that.
We were talking about that one also to watch. Yeah. So that's also apparently quite fun.
Yeah.
Freerun appealed, number one, because everyone said it was incredible, but number two, because of the idea of the story. This isn't a spoiler, but it's like premise. The idea of Freerun is that the battle with the Demon King, as the heroes defeated the enemies, happened already. Like, that happened a while ago. And so now the story focuses on Freerun, the elven mage who was in that party, who just still around. And then it's like after the world was saved and she's now sort of chilling. And then she sort of, because she's an elf, she lives really long. And that period of time was like, 50 years or less or whatever. Or like a 10 year period of time. And now she's sort of like just walking around and sort of living her life and things. And it's like really good. Really, really good. It's got this sort of very cozy, fun start of them just sort of Freerun just gradually going through the world and like revisiting people who are like older now or whatever, and she's exactly the same. And then more characters get introduced and story happens, of course, and yeah, it's really, really good. Highly recommend.
Very good.
Yay, we did the roof.
Show. Clap. Well done.
Clap up.
Freerun does a good job of feeling nostalgic the moments you have never experienced. Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Also, like when battles do happen, They're so cool.
Very
and the
hype.
music is so good. Oh my god. It's really good.
Why can't I climb this ladder? This is a ladder. There we go. Thank you. I'm climbing it.
So that's honestly that's mostly what I've been doing the new year and everything, and then Christmas and everything too. I've also been doing nothing a lot, and then watching stuff with Kirsty because we're like, I don't know what to do. Let's watch some stuff, and we watch a lot of stuff.
Some stuff.
Yeah,
Cute.
it's been very fun. And now Expanse. Hell yes! I can't believe I got to watch Expanse.
We're
Yes.
gonna just be watching the Expanse forever now.
The thing is, it's 6 seasons, so it's
And a
long,
movie.
of course, but sadly no movie. But I think it's probably only fair for Kirsty's sake at some point that after we finish a season, I'll allow her to pick a show. Or
Oh, I'm allowed.
I'll allow it.
I don't mean it like that. I'm just like, so I don't do all the picking.
I don't want to pick a show because you might not like it.
Well,
You're different
Yeah,
to me. I'm like, well, I'll watch it. I don't
you'll
care.
watch whatever,
Whereas
I guess.
you're like sitting there analyzing it, and you're like, this is good because of this, and this is which is great.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't want to recommend something that I really like because you might just
Yeah.
turn around and be like, this is good.
That is scary.
Like, oh.
I mean, those a little, what I knew you weren't super into space necessarily, and I knew that I tried to get every other friend of mine into watching The Expanse, and they all go like, Dalton's is like, can't stand that guy with a hat, and
It is a dumb hat, honestly.
and Alex and Briony is like, student lighting, and I'm like, what the fuck? No one watches this fucking show with me. And then, but the Kirsty watches, then she likes it, and I'm like, this is why she's the best. This is why she's my favorite, Briony, because she watches.
She has no
Expanse.
standards.
Kirsty will watch and enjoy everything. Yay! It is a dumb hat. It keeps the rain
It is a dumb
off
hat.
his head. Okay? It's important.
It's just sort of like an Indiana Jones hat, isn't it? Am I? Oh no, I'm
it's
thinking
like a
of
little-
I was thinking of who's the guy? Does this mean anything to you? I was thinking
God.
of that guy's hat.
That's kind of similar though. That's like a fedora with the wider brim, but this is more like a trilby sort of, but not
Yeah.
quite. I don't really know what kind of hat it is.
It's just a hat. I don't know why people
It's
care
just
so
a
much
hat.
about it. Just a
Jenks,
hat.
we love Jenks. Have we got any
Jenks.
Jenks emotes in chat? Can we get one?
No, I don't think you do. Who's Jenks?
Does this mean anything to you?
Oh my gosh, can we get Rythian to play?
Oh my god, yes! Let's play
Oh,
Contradiction.
the game you guys talked about.
I kept thinking what it was called. I was like, concussion? What?
Contradiction is one of my only perfect games on Steam.
If I could, when people say like, oh, if only I could play a game for the first time again, that is the one I would
Really?
choose.
That's the one?
Yes.
Holy crap.
It's so good.
I think mine would be... Oh, it's a hard one.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Games
could play a
you
game
would
for the
erase
first
your
time again.
brain for.
Yeah.
Play again. Yes. If I could play that game again, I'd be so happy.
It is good. It is so fun and silly.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Rythian might not enjoy it as much as we did.
I think that we should force
it feels like there's a level of ironic enjoyment for you guys, which is fair.
There is.
Like,
No, it's
an ironic
art.
enjoyment.
It's
Okay. But
They
like
have other
ironic
games
enjoyment,
that they,
I totally get the ironic
to
enjoyment,
play.
but that is sometimes hard to get across to other people. Like if you're not sort of in on the initial fun that other people are having, it can be hard for other people to sort of join in on that immediately. So.
Yeah, I mean the classic is Oberdin, I think, but
Oh man, yeah.
I feel like I could think of something.
I really like
else.
Aberdeen, but like I feel like if I wanted to pick something long. I
Yeah.
think to me it would be like maybe it's recency bias, but Cyberpunk 2077, including the expansion, getting to replay those again. Holy crap, that's an experience. But if I wanted to go like really far back to a game that meant more to me than almost any game ever, Planescape Torment, probably.
Hang on a minute.
That'll be
I
the
need
one.
to interrupt. Arnhall,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Spraying all over the place. Can we cut to my POV, please? Can we cut to my POV? How is this not methodical? Hello? We're not looking
That's
at me,
me.
but how is this number the
No,
look?
we're looking
I've
at
gone
you.
all around the thingy, and I've gone down the lines. That is a method, if I've ever seen one. Thank you very much. Arnhall, thank you.
At the moment, Arnhold might be wrong, but in the past, he
No.
has been very correct.
No, I'm always full of method.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's my favorite kitchen cleaner to drink.
Yes.
Do. I don't know who's responsible. Oh, yeah. Oh,
What?
I see it now. I see Rythian's big clean patch.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
No.
Oh. I started Knights of the Old Republic 2 again. Well, not again. For the first time yesterday. And it's so good.
Kirsty, Briony, guess what she named her character? Honestly, yeah, that would be something. But she and her chat together came up with something that quote unquote sounded like a Star Wars character.
It's a Star Wars name. Damien said if my Star Wars character dies, I can be this character.
Rhoda.
No.
Do not allow, Damien. Are you the DM? Because
Yes.
if so, do not allow. For God's sake.
What are they called? Chrissy.
They're called as AZZ Besto.
No, that is good.
No.
See?
Asbesto. What the
Asbesto.
fuck?
That's a Star Wars name, dude. It's like George Lucas was in the room with me.
George Lucas is not the best guy with names. He's not someone we should be emulating. He wanted to name like one of the Star Killer Darth Icky, or like that's actual truth. People thought George Lucas was kidding. He wasn't kidding.
Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
Asbesto. Someone in my chat called the evil guy on the menu, whose name I don't know yet.
Darth Nivea.
Darth Nivea, and I thought that
Yeah.
was so funny because he just looks like a made out of stone. He's all grey and crackly.
Oh,
His body is cracked and destroyed, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
I find out
Nivea.
all
about
about
him.
Darth Nivea.
Nivea Visage? Nivea Night Cream? Wait.
I assume it's the night cream that is the reference to.
Asbesto is lore accurate. Yeah, it's the moisturizer.
It's not lore accurate. What do you mean lore accurate?
It's lore
Any
accurate. My
name is
character is
technically-
canon, Rythian.
Any name is technical. No, your character's not canon.
Is canon.
Your character,
Can anybody
your character,
in my chat
your
remember
character has a name,
what I
like an
called
actual
myself?
name in canon.
'Cause I might have been Goopy Joan in Knights of the Old Republic 1. I can't remember.
Goopy Joan. So Goopy Joan transcended from KOTOR to Mass Effect then.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, God damn.
Potentially, but I can't remember.
Goopy Joan. Why was she goopy? I feel like she was goopy in Mass Effect because you made her face goopy. But like, why?
I think it was a reference to the candles.
Oh.
What candles? Goopy
Oh,
candles?
nope.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
you mean? Oh, you mean what's her name?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Let's sit down for a 50-hour-long epic RPG. Lamau, let's name her after vagina candles or whatever the fuck. Like, what? You can't let that one moment of brief reference, humor, fun dictate the rest of the
I'm still
Oh,
laughing,
God.
dude. It is so worth it. Asbesto, though, I'll defend that to the death. That was a stroke of genius.
See, I
From
tried
chat.
to make a sensible character for Mass Effect, and for some
Yeah?
reason, she was really cross-eyed. And in all the cutscenes, I just couldn't stop chuckling because it would cut to me, and I would just be stood there like, "Am I looking at them? I can't tell."
Oh my god.
I notoriously remember the Mass Effect character creator being very hard to actually make someone look good, to the degree that
I
a lot of
managed.
people like just no, you didn't. So that a lot of people basically posted instructions. So like, do these details, these, number this to this number, etc., screenshots and so on, to do it. And most people
fell down a hole.
just pick the default looks because, well, most people think of Shepard as that, you know.
Shepard.
Shepard, Rex.
See, that
And I think all
'cause-
three of us played FemShep because FemShep is the
Yeah,
best.
because Garrus.
Garrus.
Well, the downside, yeah. The problem is, I wanted to play FemShep, but I wanted to romance all the girls. So my only options was Liara for the most part. I think I downloaded a mod for Mass Effect 2 so that I could romance Miranda despite being a girl. So in a way, all my complaints about all the Baldur's Gate characters being into you no matter what gender. I mean, I did the same. I got a mod, I guess, for it. So
Gosh.
If I could have, as FemShep, I would have romanced Tali.
Rex. Oh.
Yeah.
Or Andrex.
I think the difference is me modding to do it means that I am deliberately on my own making the choice to experience content that I want to experience while knowing that it's me doing something that isn't intended to be the case. Versus Baldur's Gate and other games and every game is like, I guess they are just okay with you no matter what race or gender, anything. And it's like, okay, that's fair. Like, there are people who are like that, of course, but not everyone. Not everyone is like that. So it's weird when everyone is like that. But yeah, it just makes sense. It just makes sense for writing a game to make characters into everything so that people don't have to back in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, well 2 because 1 didn't have romances. There were even more restrictions. You could only be like human elf or half elf, and only a few of them were fine with dwarves and gnomes, and some you even needed certain charismas. Well, maybe not. Maybe that I'm making shit up for that, but no. At least there was some that needed a certain level of charisma scores for them to be into you, and so on. So that's a whole thing.
Don't stand a chance.
You're super charismatic. What are you talking about?
No.
Plus, you want high charisma anyway.
This game is visual ASMR. Hell yeah, that's a
More or
compliment.
less.
I like that.
Yeah. Visual ASMR is good.
What does ASMR stand for?
I had to stop
Automatic sensory
check my
meridian
coffee
response.
Oh.
Basically,
Meridian?
it is a reference to meridian. It's a reference
Meridian
to
response.
those little shivers you get when you hear and feel something good. The little tingles.
The
what people call
tingles.
them.
I don't
Yeah.
get that. I don't feel emotion.
I don't get that.
I didn't think I got those forever. And I listened to like a ton of ASMR. It's like I don't really get
Oh,
shit. I
did
don't know
you
what they're
find
talking about.
your sound?
And then some things I do. Like if it's done really good and something it matches, you get these little, ooh, and it feels
When
really
they
good.
start dropping those metal pipes, oh my gosh.
Oh hell yeah.
Shivers.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's the one.
Alex and I were walking past this warehouse the other day, and something happened that sounded like they were dropping a metal pipe, and I burst out laughing, and Alex was like, why is that funny? And I was like, oh, it's just my anime boyfriend dropping his pipes, and he hadn't seen the video, so he was just like, what?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The thing is, he had been there when we had the conversation, because it was Tom who linked it to me, but he was just playing a game and was
Yeah.
not paying attention.
Makes sense.
Like, he's really into Indiana Jones at the moment, that game.
Yeah, it's apparently
It's
quite
very
good.
good,
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's hype about it? People keep saying it's very like Dishonored and Hitman, and I'm sitting there going, I'm sorry, what? Now you picked me just slow. Yes, yeah. The thing about ASMR is that people just slap those four letters on anything, on YouTube and whatever, and it's it's not ASMR just because you're talking or because people just type it on and then they just do some roleplay to the camera or whatever. That's not necessarily ASMR. That's roleplay, and that could be good on its own or whatever. But ASMR is basically content specifically intended to. If you've ever been to have a haircut or whatever, and then someone leans in and then or someone you care about whispers in your ear or whatever.
They don't have a shaver.
I was gonna say
They just make the noise. Yeah.
I was gonna say I don't experience that because the part of my hair that's being cut is so far from my ears.
That's true. You're like, then it's like, this guy everything good down there? Everything's great, yeah? I saw a gif of someone with even longer hair than Briony, and I'm like, what if one day she lets it go that far? Like, it literally went to her feet, and I'm like, that's
Oh
mad.
my
That's
gosh.
absolutely mad.
I'm thinking of cutting mine off this year
Oh my god.
because
Wow.
I'm just at
New
that
era,
point. Bold.
short hair Briony era.
Yeah.
Imagine how tall Briony would be.
No
if
bangs.
she didn't have her hair weighing her down.
Spring
Yeah,
up.
she probably
I'll finally
gained about
reach
5
6
inches
foot.
at least. Yeah.
That reminds
Completely
me.
new era. I'm
I
excited. Let's
saw-
do it.
Let's shave my head.
Shave it all off.
I saw someone who I hadn't seen since last New Year's at New Year's, and I was like, "Have you got taller?" And they were like, "No, have you got taller?" And I was like, "Oh no, I'm wearing heels." And I was like, "Wait, why would that make you taller? You should look shorter." And then they were just looking at me like, "Why are you talking to me?" I was like, "Nothing I say makes sense. Goodbye.
Never mind. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Have a good year. See you next year.
Have
Bye."
a good day. See you in 365 days.
Oh. I did. I really want to do a murder mystery for my birthday because
Yeah.
I got to do one for Jingle Jam and one for
Briony's
New Year's,
been
and I'm on
telling
the
us
hype.
stories of murder mystery stuff, and I'm so jealous because it sounds so fun.
Come over for my birthday and we'll do one.
Yeah. I can be the killer.
Well, now we know who it
Now
is.
you've ruined it, Rythian.
Okay, I can be the killed instead.
I was thinking what I might do. So I've not planned it well yet.
Okay.
Is I might do a fundraiser where some amount equals inches, and however much is raised, I'll just cut off that much hair.
Oh, jeez.
That's my plan,
Okay.
but that's as far as the plan has got.
Would you donate it?
Yeah, as long as you cut off at least 12 inches, you can donate it to the Little Princess Trust,
Yeah.
Cool.
which
Yeah,
would be my plan.
cousin did that. She had very, very long hair.
Yeah, because I guess mine's natural as well. It's not dyed, so.
Do you have any idea of how long your hair is, like at the top of your head? That's usually where the hair comes from. But you know what I mean.
Sometimes I have a measuring tape on my desk.
Okay.
For reasons. The reason being usually I want to see
I
if
measure my
clothes
hair.
will fit when I order
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
I got new trainers today.
Ooh, I need new shoes
Very
as
excited.
well.
They've got like the shiny. They've got shiny bits on the sides. That's why I bought them, because they're
Shiny
shiny.
bits on the side.
Do they
okay.
have wheels?
No, I wish. Shit, I should have got trainers with wheels.
In your Healy era?
Aw. I didn't even
It's
think of
giving
that.
wheel?
I'm gonna have to send these back.
I found a cardigan I really want to order. I think that might be my New Year's resolution.
To order a
My
cardigan.
New Year's resolution is to
Buy
order one
that
cardigan, and then you
specific
do it, and
cardigan.
you're like, nice, I did it.
Yeah.
Successful New Year's resolution. I am so good.
I'm winning at 2025.
I was gonna make a joke in our group chat, but I forgot, so I'll make it now again. Like, my New Year's resolution is when the end of the year, I'm gonna have a wrestler's body, and then I was gonna link Yokozuna in the gift. Yokozuna's a big sumo wrestler, basically.
I want to have the body of a wrestler. I'm Keith Lee. Oh, I miss Keith Lee. I've not seen him in ages.
Yeah, I think he's injured or something, right? I don't know.
He's a good
Who knows?
boy.
A lot of things happen in the world of wrestling.
In the world.
How long? At a guess, how long would you think my hair was?
I would imagine 3 feet 5 inches.
I think
3
2.5.
feet 5 inches. Okay, I'm gonna go get a tape measure.
Okay.
BRB.
2.5.
Chat, we want guesses from chat. Oh, we have some guesses. Okay. Good. And we'll see if anyone is correct when the time comes. But you have to take it from the center. Oh, she's gone. but you have to start measuring from like the middle. You know where the hair starts.
Yeah.
Up there. Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Which is where you always start going bald first. Man, I am so close to shaving off all my hair. like I'm not balding yet.
You're not balding.
I'm not. I'm dodging it so far. But it's gonna happen eventually.
Well, not necessarily.
Well, almost certainly.
Do you have family members that have gone bald?
Yeah, more or less. Like both my dad and my dad's dad went more or less went bald. Like they still had hair, but you could tell they were balding basically.
Yeah.
But my mom's dad had hair all the way until the end, so it's possible.
Yeah, I think at this point, my brother, he's 2 years younger than me, and bless him, he's had a receding hairline for years now. If it's going to happen, it would have happened by now.
I'm sorry, Tex.
Tex crying in the club.
I think I've measured it.
Oh yeah? Where did you start from the center of your head? That's important.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, what do you got?
30 inches.
What's that in
Okay.
feet?
I don't know.
30, that's...
2.5
36 is
foot.
3 feet.
2.5 foot. So
That's what I said!
2 feet 6 inches. So Kirsty basically, to be fair, Kirsty spent most time with you out of anyone, so she would know.
And what we tend to do when we meet up is have pillow fights and braid each other's hair. So she
True.
does
Oh
have
yeah, that's extra.
an
That's
advantage.
extra pre-knowledge.
I braid a
yeah.
tape measure in there so that I know for
Yeah.
sure.
There
That's
you
mad.
go.
You know how long mine is? 1 inch, if at most. There's quite a difference.
Mine goes to about...
I think when I cut this, I basically
about
take
1.5, I think.
the trimmer and put on the half-inch thing, and then just all over.
Yeah.
And the more thorough I am, the more even it looks. Half the time I can't be asked, so I just do this. It's fine. I leave. I don't give a shit. I'm so bad at it. But yeah. I have much longer hair on the bottom of my face than I do on the top of my face.
Beard. Bearded man.
Yeah, that's what people call me.
Ooh. And hairy woman, that's what I am.
Yeah. Hair woman. The one with the longest hair. What? Shed do.
What should do? I think it would be weird to not have... the other thing I was thinking, I was like, oh, should I get rid of my fringe as well? Should I grow it out?
That would I think be more weird.
That would
Then
really drastically change what you look like, I think.
Yeah.
Then someone in my Discord linked a video of me in Jingle Jam 2017 when I didn't have a fringe, and I was like, that's weird. I don't recognize myself.
But I was
Like a
there in
horse.
2017, I think. So
I was there, man.
I was there.
I wasn't.
So the thing is, at the time, I would have known you without your fringe. So I probably would get used to it because I must have seen it before.
Yeah.
I think it'd be weird for all of 5 minutes and then it would be fine.
Yeah, well, like everything else, you just get used to it. Yeah, pretty quickly.
I think what I've not had to think about my eyebrows in 5 years. This is all eyebrow now.
Do you have? It's all eyebrow. Do you have wild bushy eyebrow hair, or is that something you need to massively take care of? Because
No, I've not seen them.
God,
know what they're
they
doing
might
under
be.
there.
They might be. I have no idea. Yeah.
I feel like if I raise my fringe, it's that scene in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs where the guy, is it Cloudy with a Chance, where his dad finally lifts up his eyebrow and you see his eyes underneath. Is it like that?
I haven't seen the movie, but yeah.
It's very silly.
Yes.
I watched the
I've seen it
first
once. I
Sonic
think it was
film
very
the other day.
Oh, yeah.
I
'cause we're
keep
gonna
seeing people saying they're
go-
actually quite fun. So I don't know.
Well,
Honestly,
I'm going to
Keanu
see...
voicing Shadow, that makes me want to watch it.
I really want to watch the third one.
Yeah.
I'm going to see the third one tonight for someone's birthday. And I was like, I better watch the first and second one to understand it. And
Yeah.
I watched the first one, and then I was like, I don't need to
I think
see
I
the
need to watch the
second
second
one.
one.
Stop! I'm sure I can fill in the gaps, it's fine. It's just... I don't know why I didn't expect it to be exactly what it was.
Yeah. I feel like I know exactly what the movie's going to be
Yeah.
from watching the trailers. And that's fine. Like, that just means, like, I can see it being somewhat enjoyable, but I don't think I would love it, so I haven't gotten out of my way to bother, but, you know.
Yeah.
You legally have to play all of Sonic Adventure 2 before you see Sonic 3.
Absolutely not.
What?
Absolutely
Yes,
not.
I am going to play
I
Sonic
tried
Adventure
playing Sonic
2.
Adventure. I got,
Best
like...
game of all time.
Back when No, it is not.
Yeah.
Back when I had channel point
Game of
redemptions
the
on
year, every
people to
year.
suggest games, that got suggested to me, and I
Hell yeah.
tried for half an hour.
Half an hour? What?
Yeah.
Okay, dude. What? Do you remember
The controls are not good.
What? The controls are great. They're so adequate.
They are
What?
so adequate.
Did you start with the hero story or the dark story?
Dark story.
Yeah. You don't even remember. I can't believe this. So in Sonic Adventure 2, you can choose to start as the good guys or the bad guys, and you do.
I started as a good guy. I started
Okay.
as the Sonic. Yeah.
So you start with City Escape. Okay, that's fine then.
Sonic.
City Escape was fine, I guess, but like it didn't feel as good to play as like the 2D Sonics, which I quite enjoy.
Goodness.
I
I watched you
gonna
play.
start
I guess
it.
on-haul is me right now. Look.
City Escape, fine.
Fine.
I
What if Live and Learn
watched
plays
you
in the movie?
play.
You don't know it from Sonic Adventure 2. I've heard it does. So it won't have that. I need you to teleport back to 2004 and play the game now, so that you
I've
can
only
appreciate
played-
the third Sonic movie in the year of our Lord 2025. Thank you.
I've only played one Sonic game, and it was one of those little handheld Sonic-only games.
Yeah.
Sonic
only. Oh yeah. So it would have been like Sonic Advance or something.
Sonic
maybe, you know,
Advance are they're bangers. They're so good. Sonic
Yeah,
Advance
they're good game,
2
yeah.
was so good.
Really
fun.
But I am going to play Sonic Adventure 2 because of it came up, didn't it? Your dream or something.
Huh?
No, someone else's dream. David's dream. About it. About us doing a play of it. And I said I would play it. And I
Oh
will.
my god, are we going to do a Let's Play of Sonic Adventure 2?
What the
Why
hell?
Please?
the heck not? Yes. Oh, also, we got an email. Someone said that there's a TTRPG that's about
Yeah,
dreams.
I saw that. Rythian, can you
Okay.
run it for us? Thanks.
Yes.
What's the deal? Let me look
What's
into it.
the
you know?
deal?
We can
I'm
do
not
like
sure.
we could do like a special episode of Comfort Zone, where I DM a dream episode for you guys.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'll see if
I'd have to look into it and stuff though.
I don't know the name of it because I only saw the preview while I was asleep.
Wait, what?
Fitting.
I was asleep.
Are
and
you
I checked
checking
my
emails
phone.
in your sleep?
Yes. I had to check the time because I had a big dream last night that I wrote down for the podcast, and it was, I think it was very much inspired by the Expanse, and
Oh, hi.
then I checked my phone to write that down, and then I saw that we got the email,
Yeah.
but I didn't open it because I was like, I'm going back to bed.
I did.
I'm so excited to see what you're gonna think of some of the characters that are coming up in the Expanse.
What are
particularly-
their
They're
hats
all
like?
silly for being in space.
Maybe, yeah. That's the one thing Kirsty doesn't understand about these people. Why the hell are they in space? That's
Why
so
would
dumb.
you do that to yourself?
Don't be in space.
That's like going in a big submarine and going underwater.
You don't really like space either, do you, Briony? Or am I
No, it
just
freaks
mixing
me
up? Yeah.
out.
Yep, freaks
Yeah.
me out. It's weird, horrible,
Yeah.
gross, too big.
Yeah.
So okay, I was saying to this because they were on a there. What about a spaceship? Is that also scary?
Yeah.
Like I can get the idea of like being out in space, like walking around on a planet in a suit or whatever. Like, yeah, okay, fair. Like, I can see that's scary. But a spaceship is also scary
Yes.
because
It's
yeah, like you
like
said, it's
being
like
in a
being out on the
submarine.
ocean. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
It's like being out in the middle of the ocean on a boat or in a submarine underneath the middle of the ocean. And it's just as bad if you step. But Rythian was like, but you get in a car all the time and people always have accidents in cars. I don't know, but I can stop the car, I can open the door, and I can leave. You can't do that with a
You
spaceship.
can't.
'Cause you'll die.
Well, I mean, sure, yeah, but if there's dangers outside the car, you're still stepping into danger, I guess. But
That's your own fault for
I
driving into danger. And
Okay.
similarly,
Yeah.
it's your own fault for getting
no fault for going to
spaceship
space.
and going to space. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. Like, it's the environment itself is lethal and dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same as like being underwater, you know.
Yeah. It's
And
it's
at least
too
like,
big.
if you
and
die
empty.
in water, at least you can feed an octopus or something. Whereas if you die in space, what is the point of you?
You
just gonna
feed like a
float
space
around.
octopus.
Yeah. Ah.
They have those.
Some alien will find you at some point and just grab you. Do you think aliens exist?
Yeah.
I do too. Just because the universe is so big, it seems unlikely
Yeah.
we're the only
I
ones.
think humans
That's
thinking
literally
that
it to
aliens
me.
don't exist is so classic humans thinking they're the main character.
Yeah.
And
So, do I
silly.
believe that like UFOs have visited our planet and kidnapped? No, I don't. But do I believe that aliens exist somewhere out there? Just the law of numbers, like the how big the universe is. Surely there's some sort of life form out there. Like
Yeah.
it would be mad if there wasn't, you know?
And yeah,
All
it
of
has,
the giant uniform and life only exists on this one planet. Come on now, you know?
Yeah, no, not likely. And it might be very, very, very different to what we picture it being, but I think there's still life out there somewhere in some form or another.
Yeah. I think octopuses are aliens.
Yeah, that's my
I think
theory
we're
as well.
the aliens. Octopus, they were here from the beginning.
Maybe they were the only ones or something. Because I've talked about this theory before, but like, and I wish I knew I had the details better. I think it would sound more convincing if I knew the details better. But basically, all of the DNA of every single creature and thing that has DNA on Earth, DNA and RNA, start with the same 4 letters or the same
Wait.
code, basically.
Oh.
Right, and again, I'm probably mixing up details here because I haven't looked. I read this once and then I've been parroting it for years. So yeah, but yeah, anyway, everything has the same 4 letters to sort of start our DNA code or whatever, except octopuses and squids who have 5 different ones entirely. They are so different to literally every other creature on Earth that to me, they came from goddamn space and they landed here and bam, that's it.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
They're clever bastards.
They really are.
Yeah.
Although they can't be that clever if they went into space.
Well, maybe they left space. That's why they're so clever.
True!
They're not in
Okay,
space
right.
anymore.
They were like, we're in space, we need to get out of here. There's Earth, let's go.
because we're smart. Yeah, let's
yeah,
just go to
'cause
that
we're so
planet.
smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
You should ask Alex Smith for his thoughts as well. I'd love to, honestly. Like, I don't talk enough to the Half Films lads. And Alex always seems super smart. So, I'd like to hear his thoughts on the matter.
Why don't you come over to the UK and do Mena's Fate?
Mena's Fate, for those of you wondering, what did Briony just say?
Oh.
Is Hat Films' new LARP thing they're doing. Massive,
and
huge
Rythian's
project.
gonna do it too.
And I'm definitely gonna do it, yeah.
Yay!
It looks super cool, but I've never LARPed before.
Neither
wouldn't even
have
know
I.
where to
We
start.
can
Yeah.
break our LARP-ginity together.
Yeah, that's a term.
Lose our LARP
We all call it.
plates.
That's classic thing that everyone says. Yeah.
Mm. Pop the old LARP cherry.
Okay, now maybe we don't call it that. I'm just...
Break the LARP hymen.
Oh my- right, hey.
The life.
Like it started somewhat okay, fine, LARP-ginity. Now you're going into direct physical detail. Like maybe not so much anymore. Okay.
It would be nice. Or it might be terrible. I've never done it before.
The
so it could
first
go either
time
way.
is usually not that great, but you need to do first time so you can do the second and third and fourth time, which is usually good.
Yes.
If you're with the right people.
Precisely.
I'm trying not to make this a sex thing, but
Are you? Are you? Are you though?
No, I'm not. I was trying to make it a sex thing. That's true. But Briony started it. Don't blame me. She did. She
Briony
did
would
start
never.
it.
I would never.
Wow, classic Rythian.
Yeah.
So just corrupting innocent young women. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, he called me young. It's like when we were at New Year's, we got given these raffle key things because we all had to bring prizes. And I got number 28, so I leant over to Lydia and I was just like, oh, look, my age. And she was just like, shut up, you old hag. I was like,
That's funny.
but yeah, come do LARP.
What would I do?
What?
I think I love I think I like the idea of hanging out and like
Yeah.
just role playing and do stuff. I don't know how much I'd love the idea of like running around swinging swords necessarily.
I want to
That
do
maybe not,
non-combat.
Yeah. Because swinging swords is cool, you know, but I don't know if that's what I would want to spend my time doing. That feels like
Yeah.
it's more, I don't know,
They have all like
an
different
activity,
signals.
which isn't really what I'm after. I'm you know, if I wanted to, so if I'm imagining like a role-playing campaign, the part that I would want to do is the part where you hang around in town, gathering information, talking to your friends. You know, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Not so much the fighting monster part.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I was reading all the different rules for if you're like non-combatant, and you can say like, basically, if a raid comes to your camp or something, you just put your hands up, your arms up in the air with your thumbs down, and no one can touch you. And then once the raid's over, you just put your arms back down again. I'm like, that would be me. Like, like what are those poor little the lorises or whatever? The little slow lorises that just put their arms up, just like, please don't hurt me. That would be me. But yeah, because I don't really want to do battle-y things. I know that's some people's.
Yeah, and some people really like the idea of like, you know, basically doing type of medieval combat. But to me, what it also seems like there's still quite a lot of rules, obviously, for safety's sake. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you can't do this, you can't do this, and you have to do this. And I understand that is 100% necessary and good. But it also takes away a little bit of the coolness for me in a weird way. Like, you know, you're swinging and only just bap and stuff, and it's like,
Well,
I don't know, like it might still be cool when you're doing it, but from an outside point of view, it feels like this isn't what I'm imagining when I'm thinking of medieval combat. I understand it's something you 100% can do. You can't actually go up and swing and try to hit someone. That'll cause injuries, which is
How
very
can
much
safety
what you
gone
don't
mad?
want.
Can't even kill people with medieval weapons anymore.
Anyone, you know? Yeah, basically. It makes 100% sense, and they are good rules to have, and you should have it. But once all of those rules in, I guess to me, again, haven't tried it, so maybe it still feels super cool. But like with all those things, I feel like it almost takes away a little bit of the fun bits. Like as bad as it is, you know, as when we play Dungeons and Dragons or something, there is sort of like an inherent level of gore. Often when you do a big finishing move on someone, like people tend to describe as like, I stab my sword up in the neck and then pull it to the side and it shatters. Like that tends to be a thing.
Unless you're Duncan.
You know, yeah.
And then he's like, I shoot him in the dick.
Yeah, more or less. Because there was a moment where in our current campaign, when they fought this like big, powerful berserker warrior cleric thing, and they killed him, and he just like refused to die. And so like every time they did one of those like not quite deaths or whatever. They basically ask them like, okay, how do you try to finish them? And it started basically like, oh yeah, stab through the chest, or
Yeah,
like,
how did that work?
cut-
Like, did we have to specifically do what I did to end it, or did he go down a
No.
certain number of times?
So a certain number of times.
Right, that's what I
but,
thought. Yeah.
But maybe something, maybe it meant something what you did. Maybe.
Right.
But I can't say the details. But yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
But there was a
Spoilers.
certain amount of time. Yeah. It wasn't meant to be like, if only they know they have to decapitate, because I think that's ultimately how
That's
you
what I
finished
did.
it.
Chat.
Yeah.
I decapitated him.
Kirsty got to finish the true finishing blow with her rogue. Guess what, chat? She
Guess
plays a
what,
rogue.
dude? I'm a rogue. Never been done before.
No, and never will be again, probably.
Nope.
Definitely not in the next campaign either.
Never. That was another funny thing about making a character in Knights of the Old Republic too. Like, literally all of the things that I picked, it was like, right, I'll just go with the roguey, shooty stuff. And then when I get a lightsaber, I'll spec into finesse, basically Dex Jedi.
Yeah.
And then I was sitting there and I was like, that's what I
just made
did.
a rogue.
No, that's what I did in our Star Wars RPG.
You have a
That's
type,
exactly
all
what I
right?
did on the tabletop. Whoopsie!
You have a type, and that's just it, all right? Like, that's the thing. Which is why I'm
Rythian
thinking, if we do
sneaking along.
Kingmaker, if we do Kingmaker, maybe you should just embrace it. Because that's going to be a long campaign, and you don't want to be
Maybe.
something you don't want to be.
Maybe. I do want to be like a duelist.
Yeah, you can be.
A
Like, you can be a rogue
Duolingo.
and still be the
Duolingo.
Eldori duelist, the thing that we talked about. Because that's
that's a
each
point.
part of the thing. Like, Rabs is also a rogue in our current campaign, and he plays fairly different to you, because he's like dual wielding like sabers and so on, which would totally fit like the Eldori
That's the
dueling
good thing
style
with
is-
Pathfinder. Like, I fell.
Yeah.
Am I still in
Rhythm
Diamond
group.
I
League?
fell off of the building.
Oh my gosh, I've been bumped down to 15th in Diamond League.
For Duolingo?
No,
Yeah, why is it so brutal? Why am I with such nerds?
Well, if you've gotten to a certain level, you are that level of nerd. So at that point, this is like people complaining about skill-based matchmaking in shooter games. It's like, I'm up against all these good players. I don't stomp anyone anymore. Yeah, no shit. Like, it's supposed to be an
See.
even battle, you know?
I literally had to stream Duolingo to catch up yesterday. I had to do like 3 solid
I've done
hours
that.
of it.
I'm
I'm
still
like,
in Pearl League because I've been slacking. I need
Ah.
to catch up.
I'm just gonna have to become a Duolingo streamer.
Yeah. Well, then they can sponsor you and you can get free Super Duolingo forever.
I can get free German downloaded into my brain and not have to
Because he sends
learn
you a gift back.
anymore.
I always do it if it asks me, but I might not have if it didn't tell me to.
Just be told to love me.
I do, yeah.
You know, even with the right spray, I never feel like this is as useful as just the classic. Just aim hard water against something.
Yeah.
This is using all metal spray right now, and it's really not doing that much better than just getting it normally. Because it always leaves spots anyway, so you have to go back and do it. So
Yeah.
the classic 25 nozzle and usually the short, the extension. That's basically how I play this game.
I don't think I've ever used soap in this game. The soap is a scam. I've used the soap in single player mode, but I do not in multiplayer. I feel like it doesn't make any difference.
Like, I feel like it needs to be even better for me to use it. Because right now, like, I just blasted this thing a bit, and as you can see, like, there's still like bits around. So ultimately, I'm still gonna have to go back here to get these bits, and these bits are what takes the time anyway. Like, for me to clean this, if all of this was covered, it would take roughly the same amount of time. Because then I wouldn't have to hunt it down. I would just like go in a pattern and fill it
Methodically.
Yes. That's my favorite thing about this game is to like see one big area and then you just take it gradually. I don't know why Power Wash works, but it does. It's for some reason it just works.
It's very satisfying.
Yeah.
It's nice for just chatting too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the main thing why I like it so much. It's like, what do we do today? I kind of just want to chill with my pals. Power Wash.
Yeah, and then we can get some real planning done as to like, are we camping together at LARP, or are we, are we all going the same area?
What
same
is
faction?
the RP characters you create? Are there like any limits to what they can do or can be?
You get 10 XP to take your skills.
Okay.
So that sort of builds what you can do, because like you can only do apothecary alchemy stuff if you have that skill, and healing if you have that skill. So
okay, and that's you. I know you want to do heal and stuff. I think
I want to be a healer.
Yeah, but I was just thinking, like, could I make it so that like I am, you know, an old man, like intelligent and knowledgeable advisor or whatever? Like, do I need to then put points into history or whatever? Like, how does that work? Like
That stuff I don't know so much about, because I guess I only really looked at the bits I was sort of scanning.
So I'd love to roleplay an old man and just be like, oh, back in my day, you know, and then just like have information, and then just people come to talk to me for information or whatever. So that I don't know, that'd be fun. Maybe I don't know.
You'd be good as like an NPC.
Yeah. But I guess you're supposed to be a player, you know.
Yeah, but you do get like volunteers that are NPCs that are the people that you go to for information and quests and such.
I'd be a good quest giver. I'd be all sassy. And then, I'd be one of those annoying old men that won't get to the point. And then people have to keep asking over and over again. And then I just spiral into long tangents and stuff. And like start demanding them prove themselves despite this. Like, old man, I'm a level 7 adventurer. I've beat the North Chords. Yes, but these pumpkins needs picking. You know, like, yeah. Oh Jesus, the entire underside of this. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Time for the extra long extension.
Yeah.
I would like to try LARP one day, but I also wonder if I would prefer playing like a role-playing game just at a table. But
yeah,
it's one of those things, if you don't try it, you don't know, do you?
Yeah, exactly. That's sort of part of it is for me. The thing about role-playing is that it lets them you can do all these crazy things that you can't normally, because, you know, it's your imagination, so you could just go mad. But I feel like in LARP, for a certain point of degree, it'll have to do something to some degree. Like for example, the combat thing I mentioned. Like I can, in imagination, my character can, you know, jump on the head of a dragon who's flying and then like try to stab it and like avoid a fireball or whatever. And it sort of works because it's all in my head.
Yeah.
But if it's LARP, and like hard to fight a dragon in LARP, you know, that doesn't really work that way. But I guess the thing is that you tailor the story in a LARP to what you can actually do. Like it is more sort of human based and things, and yeah, I don't know. How do you solve stuff like duels or whatever? Is that just fighting for real and you score points based on hits or whatever, or I don't know. I guess that's a whole bunch of things.
So but I think Murder's Fate I think is only PvE. I don't think there's any PvP.
Okay.
But I guess there must be.
So
other
there's no
ones
such
that
thing as
are...
raids or whatever, like you mentioned with the.
I think
there
is,
are, or
I
they
think
but the E are NPCs, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess they must just have, because you have referees who sort of keep an eye on everything that's happening, and they're be aware of like who has what skills. So you're not just going like, I cast fireball, and they're like, you don't have fireball. You're like, well, shut up.
I decided I did. Shut up. It's like, no, we have your sheet here.
Yeah.
It says you focused into poison making. It's a poison fireball. Shut up. You know?
But I think the side of it that I'm interested in is mostly just like, I think it's quite nice, the thought of just getting dressed up, mostly, because I just want to dress like a hobbit. And I guess just sort of wandering around and having random encounters with people who you will never see again just sounds nice. And just telling silly little stories about who you are and not looking at a phone all weekend as well. Just stuff like that. Just the more like camping side of things, but everyone is believing this story. Just sounds nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Rather than big battle but apparently there is like a quest board that I think you go to and you can choose to go on. It might be that they say go into the woods and choose, like, find this beast or something, and you just have to. I don't really know what they're going to be like, but it sounds cool.
Yeah,
in a very nerdy way.
Brian, can I take the scaffolding and move it slightly?
Hang on, let me just fall off of it. Okay, whee. Okay, it free.
Thank you.
But it might be that I go and I leave the next day because I hate it. But
you never know.
Yeah.
You have to try, right? Like, if you do have interest in something, it is best to just try rather than sit there going, what if, you know?
Yeah. And I think also, if I don't like it, then I'll have a Hobbit outfit and Kirsty and I can just rent a Hobbit hole and stay in it. And pretend to be Hobbits.
Never leave. Never leave.
Yay! It's also just like, it seems like a nice project because they say different factions will have different trinkets and keepsakes and stuff, and I was like, oh, that could be quite nice to just make yourself a little something to hang off your hat or whatever.
Sure. Yeah.
Have a story behind it. Or if you don't have anything, find something that weekend and then you add it and your character builds up as you go.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's quite a lot of people in the Yogs circle of friends that are into LARP, so, you know, but definitely don't have to step in with strangers necessarily, so I think it's a
Big B is very keen for me to try. He's like, I'm determined to get you into LARP. I'm like, okay. Shut up and drink your gravy. But yeah.
Smash hit, that video, by the way.
It was. People really enjoyed it. That we found the key. Get people to drink weird
stuff. Other people have them drink weird stuff and make faces.
Yeah.
That's how you make a good dream listening podcast.
Yeah, absolutely. That'll be our best video until we do our Sonic Adventure 2 playthrough.
Yes, because what the internet needs now on YouTube is a let's play. Those are hot these days. Yeah.
A Sonic Adventure 2 let's play. Thank you.
Damien says, so I keep calling you Damien as if I know you. I don't know you, but Kirty keeps talking about you so much. So like, oh yeah, Damien. Yeah, I totally know Damien. Silent P.
I know Damien, so you know Damien by proxy.
13426 says, that's what appeals to me the most in LARP, the more social roleplay side of it. Yes, that's sort of exactly me, right? The idea of like going somewhere and for the weekend you're not yourself, you're some other
That's
dude.
what I want out of it. I just want time to not deal with my shit.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's
Get rid
do
of
you remember what I said
so much.
Yeah.
I get to not
Well,
be
remember
me.
what I said on the podcast about like I've been sort of having vague dreams of basically being anywhere else that isn't here. Like even if it's peril, like I said, it's like fantasy peril.
Yeah.
Because the idea of just like, oh yeah, I don't live in the fucking Western civilization 2025 dealing with politics and economy and shit. No. I'm in some fantasy world. There are monsters, sure, but like I deal with different things, you know? This is the idea of like all this bullshit is different, and I'm dealing with other, maybe possibly bullshit, but yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. 425 was my father's name.
Tato, yes, I was thinking of going. When you say Henry, do you mean Pot
What?
Henry? Henry with the
Pot
pot.
Henry?
Yeah, you know Pot Henry.
Wait,
Don't let him.
what do you mean?
Don't let a man's drug usage define his life. Come on now.
Oh, I see. I just saw Henry. Pop punk Henry, yeah.
Pop
I
punk
didn't
Henry,
see
yeah.
Taylor say anything about Henry. I'm like, who are you talking to?
Wait, is the turtle in the room with you right now? My talking turtle.
We're talking to
What? Ah! I slammed my foot down on the floor.
Oh my god.
Why?
I went to push myself up in the chair, and I put my foot down on the prongs with the wheels, and it just immediately slipped off, and all of my weight just forced my foot into the
Oh no! Oh, no.
God, this.
Medical break.
All right, medical break.
Solid floors in the woods.
We've
with
almost
the hobbits,
managed to do
though.
this. This was a massive map, by the
Yeah,
way.
this is.
We're almost done. But we can take a break now, and we'll be back in about 5-6 minutes or so,
Yeah.
and we'll finish this up and go to the next one.
Yay!
Thanks for chatting with us, chat. Don't worry, there's just as much left. We have a whole other an hour and a half when we're back.
Whoop,
See you
whoop,
soon.
whoop.
See you soon. Hello.
Hello.
I'm just
We
checking.
are
the
in
fact
fact
that,
back.
my phone is giving me the temperature in Fahrenheit. I don't know what that means.
Oh.
Why is your phone American?
I don't know. 38. I looked and I was like, bloody hell, that's hot. It's changed his mind quick. It's like 38 and a snow warning. Something's wrong.
Heat wave. These bits that are left to do are really
It's giving
fiddly.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah, they're so far out. I think
Yeah,
I'm
these
gonna
are
have
really
to.
tricky.
I think we're gonna have
Need
to like
this-
get the scaffolding. It's annoying.
Gotta use the old scaff.
Yeah.
But even so, I can't see. Like, this one's not done, but I can't see where it's not done.
It's difficult when it's all white.
I wish
never
that once
mind.
you got to
I
like
see it. It's on the edge.
99% or something, you could pay money to get the rest done or something.
Sorry, guys, I'm locking in my POV. Some people in the comments on YouTube didn't like that before, but I'm doing it for the edge
Or
here.
the
Otherwise, I'm
pressing C.
pressing C, yeah. Otherwise, I'm going to fall off. I got to do it. It got to be
I don't
done.
understand why people dislike that.
People will find anything to complain about.
True,
There
absolutely.
we go.
True.
This bit's done.
I
Blah,
never
blah.
complain about anything.
That's true. I've in our group chat, Briony never complains about anyone or anything. Never happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Never, ever.
Just sweetness and light me.
Hmm.
And she never swears.
No,
No, I don't even know any swears.
No.
just never look at the pinned messages.
Don't look at the pinned comments.
There's one in mine and Briony's just DMs that's pinned that I see every time I upload an episode of Comfort Zone, and it's something.
Wait, is
It's
there?
something.
There is, yeah. Do you want to go and check?
Okay. Wait, is it on my perspective?
It is currently on your perspective, yeah.
Oh,
God. Okay, there you
Okay.
go.
Okay, you can check now, Briony.
Wait, in our
in our DMs, yeah. She found it.
what the diggy toe one?
Yeah.
Okay, I have no idea what the context for that
I don't know what the context is either.
That's
But I
usually the
see it.
case.
Every time I upload an episode of Comfort Zone, I'm like, there it is.
Oh,
I remember the context.
yeah.
I remember it was
The more you talk about this, the more
We
you're
will-
gonna have
we
to
will just
relatively
say
say
it, yeah.
what it is. Yeah.
basically on Tumblr, on the Yogscast tag, there are often
boy.
bots that post like porn.
Oh right, yeah.
And they have like
Oh.
weird, badly translated like messages over the top. And I'm pretty sure for this one, like I'd been complaining to Briony about it for ages, and for this particular one, it said dogging an ass, I think. And I sent her a picture. I was like, "Here's today's one," and then it was in the Yogscast tag. So Briony said, "I am a dwarf and I'm dogging
Jesus Christ. See? It's me though.
Now
Classic
you know.
Rythian though.
Well,
yeah.
should we show the pinned things
Okay,
for
now let's
Rythian?
not. Maybe we should. To be fair, you guys pin things very much out of context. Gonna make me look real bad.
We should share the
We
photo
may need-
that
I
we have
think-
pinned.
Oh, boy.
I think one of my favorite ones. There's a spanking one
What?
for Rythian.
Oh
Okay.
yeah!
Okay, we
I
don't
think
have
that's
to
my-
leak. We don't have to leak everything I've said to you two. Like,
That's the
I
one
have
that
an
comes
image to
mind.
protect. You ruined most of it throughout the years, but there's some left.
Rythian, is that you on top of the scaffolding?
Yes, I'm happy to hop down so we can move it.
Thank you. I'll move it slightly.
Yeah.
A little bit more. Hang on.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. This is fiddly.
Oh, I should have moved it a bit more actually. Oh no, there's a bit here. Okay.
This should be okay, I think. Stand on this little.
Ah,
Yeah, there we go.
this isn't. Oh, nice. How? Oh, get through the hole. Get. There you go. Losing a fight with this ladder.
Navigating ladders and stuff in this game is not always the easiest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, how do I get on?
Briony, did you watch the Game Awards?
No.
I was gonna ask if you'd seen any of the new games and stuff that was announced on it.
I
There were some
watched
bangers.
a little bit. I think I saw. There's a new It Takes Two game coming out, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah. You played
Split
Akami
Fiction.
as well, right? They announced Akami too.
Oh wow, that's
Oh, you played Akami?
late.
Yeah.
Yeah, Briony did too.
Yeah, no one expected there to be a sequel to that. Yeah.
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 Though technically the DS game Okami-den is
Yeah.
kind of
True.
semi a sequel, kind of, but yeah, not really. It's sort of like a retelling side game, same game type thing going on. But yeah,
How are we
Wha-
meant to
where
get
are
the
we
top
go-
of this thing?
99%.
Scaffolding?
God,
What's
no.
wrong? Oh, is this all? Oh, there's a bit over there.
Oh,
I need
there's
to move
something
through.
here as well. Also
Hang on.
here.
So you're done. Okay, I'm moving to Scap again.
Yeah.
Way!
But yeah, that one I think was the coolest thing. Split Fiction is one of the ones I look forward to the most for sure. New Warren Spectre game released that looked really fun, and then the second they said, "Oh, it's unique multiplayer," and I'm like, "Oh, that's not gonna last, is it?"
Wait for
Like
what?
it looks fun. Thick as Thieves, the new Warren Spectre guy who made like Deus Ex and stuff. So like this game where like multiple people are stealing things from the same place at the same time.
I remember that
Looked-
looking.
It
quite
looked
good.
really cool, but it's like it's probably not gonna last. It's part of the problem, right? Like it's probably gonna be fun to play for a bit, and then people are gonna move on, and then it's like, well, that's the game done because it was multiplayer, and I can't. Yeah, maybe they put in cool single player versions of it, and you can play like versus good bots, maybe or something. I don't know, but yeah. It's just I heard Warren Spectre and I saw stealth and I'm like, oh, and then I heard multiplayer unique and I'm like, oh, like immediately. So I was like, oh my god, what if stuff here as well now?
Yeah,
I
we
feel
need
like
to
these
get the-
last bits are gonna get.
We need to get the edge of the
Yeah.
the disc, whatever it is.
Can we move with the satellite? That'd be cool.
That's what I was
That would be
wondering
cool.
if we can if
Maybe we
it
could
tilts.
go into the control room and make it.
Rythian, can you hop off for me?
I'm not in it. It's Briony.
It was
Briony.
me.
It's alright there. You're off. Thank you.
I need to change my outfit so that you can recognize that it's me.
Yeah, I think you're both different. You're blue, Briony's pink, right?
You're in.
But you were on it when I jumped down. So.
Well, I have black outfit now. Oh. So now you can know it's me. Yeah, the edge of this. How do we get that?
Scaffolding.
Is that enough to get the edges to the side?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I have to move the scaffolding all around. Okay.
I got one.
Wonder if I can do it via this way.
What?
Probably not. Nah, it's not working.
This one. Okay. Okay.
I think. Is it? Can you ping on this?
I don't know.
Is there a ping button?
I'm kind of getting the edge from up here. Just sitting on it.
Good.
Okay, what next? Control room door frame. Is that a control room down there? Wow.
Look, I'm doing it.
He's doing it.
I'm doing it, Mom.
Get the camera.
Oh, Xenophilius, thank you for the 85 months. Thank you.
That's a lot of months.
Yes, at least a year. By my calculations.
Math's not your strong suit, eh?
No.
But technically you are correct. It is at least a year.
Oh.
I'm doing the Mario thing. Where I do this with my head as if that helps. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
It's like I always do the lean when I'm playing a game and I want to look out a window or around a door. I'm just like, oh.
Yeah. I just remember my mom is playing Mario and doing this jump with the controller, you know? which to be fair, motion thing now, you can do that, but yeah. Wasn't so much the case on the original Nintendo 8-bit, so yeah. I think I've gotten the edge now.
Large ladder.
Oh, can I? Am I going to fall off?
Wow.
There's oh, it's okay, I can get this.
Rythian.
Yes, my friend.
Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, kinda. I wanna get. It's a bit vague, but it's I wanna be in good physical and mental health so that I am happy and excited to go meet you guys for either Jingle Jam or earlier.
LARP.
So I want to come and say hello. Well, I don't know about LARP, but yeah.
Oh.
That is a good resolution.
Yeah.
Because I've missed 2 Jungle Jangles now.
Rythian, can you jump off so quick?
Oh my god, I just got on.
Thank you.
What's the pedestal?
There you go. Look, there's dirt up there.
Yeah.
It says pedestal door handle, but what's the...
Good question.
I don't know.
Oh, I think I found it, yes.
Is there some there? There's some behind the ladder there, I think.
Pedestal trim. Thank you, Fruit King. We're very much in the quiet, staring.
We're now in the bit where we're barely even talking about stuff.
It's
we're
just
is it there? Maybe there. Where's the thing? Maybe the thing, you know. Okay, we need the scaffolding again. So
yeah, I'm gonna see what I can get from this side so you can be in charge of the scaff for a while.
Scaffolding.
Not too far away? No, should be fine with extra long.
I have run out of fizzy drinks.
Thank you, Fruit King. Wow,
that's
a bad time.
It's bad. It's awful.
When I was doing my Duolingo yesterday, it was about ordering in a restaurant, and the only drinks you could order were either beer, red wine,
Yeah. Water.
fizzy apple juice,
Oh.
or someone asked for a water without sugar. I was like, is
That's
it
also-
common in Germany to have sugar water? Are there a lot of butterflies in Germany going into restaurants ordering
There are
sugar
a lot
water?
of nice schmetterlings, you know. Yeah.
It's the same in Swedish.
Um,
We don't have fizzy apple water or sugar water though. I've not been
Aw,
told that. Not as far as I'm aware.
lots of tired bees here going into bars.
Oh, what a day! Can I get my usual? You know? I think we've gotten all the edges of the satellite dish now,
Yeah.
as far as I can tell, anyway. But when it's time to look at the thing, there's only a few things left. Small ladder. There's still 2 reflector underside trims.
Yeah, there's a few with just like
and
little bits.
3 railing poles.
Railing poles.
I'm gonna
Is that
click
these
railing
down
pole, bam, and they
here?
should light up.
Oh.
I don't see them
What's that?
lighting up. Oh, it'll be one of on the edge here.
There's something here that
Oh, yeah.
had a bit of dirt on it. Where is it?
Oh, this one's flashing.
Underside trim. The underside of this one where I'm okay, hang on, I'm gonna fall off.
No,
Whee!
that one.
The railing
I
up
still
here.
have it highlighted. Railing pole.
No, not here.
Ah! Just had scaffolding passed through my body.
Oh dear.
If you do come over, we'll do a comfort zone special vlog all about it.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll film every moment of it.
Oh no. No privacy. All
No
for content.
privacy ever.
There's supposed to be 2 more railing poles somewhere, but I don't know which
This
ones.
one's. should
How?
be
Why is
one
mine not lighting up?
more.
I think it's
Okay.
because they're
Ah,
supposed
here
to
we
light
go.
up in white, and they're already white.
Yeah.
I can go change it, I guess, but yeah. But if you just mouse over, you can see if there's any white bar on them, I guess.
Oh.
That one.
Got it. Okay. You found the pole?
Yeah.
Yay! Small
Now,
ladder.
Small ladder.
Small ladder might be on top. Question
Oh no,
mark?
it's this
So
one
what?
here.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Going up to the Oh yeah, there you are.
Hey! Okay, watch my screen because I'm the one showing the thingamajig.
Oh, we can both see it, I think. If you
Oh, you
press
can?
escape, Briony, then you can see
Oh.
it too.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah. We're getting it all cleaned. And then, like, the half of the time is doing the last 2%, you know?
Yeah.
Nice. Next
Lovely.
up, bam. Cleaned the solar station. Let's go.
If
That
LARPing
Let's
doesn't
find
count,
it
we need a
differently.
video.
Debo
I-
Chubb. That's a Star Wars name if I've ever heard one.
That is its Star Wars name, yeah.
I assume you can't film if you're doing LARP because unless you have a wizard camera that
Yeah,
looks
that's true.
in character, I guess you can't really document it at all.
That's true. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Let us begin.
Okay.
Immediately.
Lettuce.
Briony is doing Veganuary videos, everyone. So if
True.
you want good inspiration, go check out Briony Bryce channel.
Thank you.
If you want to know how to make a creamy mushroom.
Do
some
you know what?
cream,
I felt
then
so
some
bad
mushroom. Yeah.
doing that video today because my
come?
thought, all I could think was the whole time I was uploading it, I was like, Rythian won't like this. Rythian hates mushrooms. I was
What?
like,
Not everything is meant for me. It's okay.
What is it with guys and hating mushrooms?
Maybe
I
there's some
feel
gene.
like I feel like I know so many dudes who don't like mushrooms, and I know so many women that fucking love mushrooms.
It's because we want to be bog witches and live
Yeah.
amongst the mushrooms.
Maybe.
Whereas
Maybe
men think
that's
the
it.
mushrooms are stealing women to the bog.
That's true. All our women are going to the bog. Damn those mushrooms.
I'm a
I want
guy and I
nothing to
love
do with
mushrooms.
them.
I'm not saying that guys that like mushrooms don't exist. I'm not saying that women that hate mushrooms don't exist. But I feel like there's a big majority on either side of women that bloody love them and men that really don't.
Yeah.
It's I feel like we need some sort of investigation into this.
Into why this is the case.
An experiment.
Yeah. Yeah, true. I'm not into mushrooms, sadly.
But
I love
Alex,
a
I am
very
into
into
creamy soup though.
mushrooms.
Creamy soup sounds good. So
Cream of mushroom soup
Ooh.
is banging.
cream of tomato soup, that's my jam.
That's good.
That's my jam.
I love soup. Soup.
Pumpkin soup is my favorite.
I think mushroom soup might be my favorite. It might just be because I couldn't have it for so long because I never thought to just make it myself until now.
You're like, I don't know how to have soup. I know how to make it, and I have the ingredients, and I'm hungry, but I don't know what to do. This is some sort of stop there. There's not people over.
Yeah. Guess I'll eat dry packet noodles again. Until
Yep.
we have guests.
That's
Then
the
we
only
get the
time
good
you bring out
plates
the good
out.
stuff.
Yeah. Food.
When I often don't make like food, like cook proper food and like really enjoy it and so on. But whenever I do, I never regret it. I'm always happy I do.
Yeah,
But every time I don't do it,
Yeah.
like because I can't be asked or whatever, and you have some other stuff, and it's fine. But then sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna cook today, and I cook, and it's like, damn, that was good. I cooked. It was good.
I think cooking is my love language. I like cooking
Yeah?
for people.
I do too. Cooking for people is fun.
Yeah.
Is that why you refused to let me help you when you
Yeah.
came over here?
When I was
Yeah.
Rythian, I made pasta and he stood behind me and I was like, "What are you doing?"
Like, I want to help.
I
You're
was
like,
like, "Go into the
"Get out
other
of here."
room. Go and play Dota. I'm making pasta."
Oh, it's more or less it, yeah.
I'm very much like, because we had some friends over for like a Christmas meal in November. And they would all come in and be like, is there anything we can do to help? And I was just like, you can leave.
Leave?
You can
you
leave
leave, that
the
would be good.
kitchen.
Get out.
Yeah.
Thank you. Goodbye. It's like when you see those very boomery kitchen signs, but I do agree with the one that's like, if you're in the kitchen, you're in the way.
Yeah. Well, it's the same. This like people are like so romantic to cook together with someone. It's like, hey,
No,
it's
it's
fucking
not.
not. It's
not.
absolutely not. Get them out of the goddamn kitchen.
It's like Alex will come in and try and help, but I'm just so used to like how I do things that it's like when you're trying to teach someone to do something on the computer and you just want to be
Yes.
like, I'll just
never mind.
do
I'll
it.
just do it. I'll just
Just
do it,
watch.
Yeah. Just I'll just do it. Whatever.
Oh my gosh! One of my neighbors, he knows like that I stream and stuff, and he's like he's chill, he's nice, and we ended up following each other on Instagram, and he messaged me on Instagram the other day. He was like, "Hello, gamer neighbor, I really want a PS5. Please help me." And I had to try and help him. He's like, what does digital edition mean? And I was like, it doesn't have a disk drive. And he's like, okay, that's probably fine, blah, blah, blah. And I just had to talk him through buying a PS5. I was like, I don't know if I'm doing this right. I hope you get the right thing.
Hello, gamer neighbor. That's funny.
Gamer neighbor. It could be a sitcom.
Yeah. One's a
sends me some
gamer,
funny shit, though.
one's a jock. How do they get along?
They're neighbors.
Yeah.
They were
So
neighbors.
he's like he's a vegan. Imagine
Ooh.
that. Never
One
met
of my
those.
people.
Vegan. Yeah.
He's a vegan.
Give him my
He's the
number
one, Briony, who
2.
said that he wanted to host ghost walks. That I said about.
Oh my gosh, he sounds delightful.
And he's the one who sent me a picture once. The flat above him had a big leak, and they basically paid to have a
put
new
that in
kitchen
a
put in
soup.
for him. And they put in his new kitchen, and they put in a great big tap in front of the window. And our windows, they open all the way, like you can open them like a door. And he sent me a picture of the window knocking into the tap, like, what the fuck have they done? No, I can't open the bloody window. And it was completely out of the blue. I was like, what? It was so funny. Getting this guy to follow me on Instagram and has just been the best decision, because I just get the most random shit sent to me now. Hooray!
We did it. The panels. These are my favorite thing to clean. They're giant rectangles. I love it.
They don't have any hidden crevices.
There's no hidden
dirt in them.
things. There's panels, there's frames. That's it. Love it. Want to see more of that, please.
Yeah.
It is like that sometimes when someone who doesn't know sort of expresses interest,
Yeah.
and you're never quite sure. It's like, are you actually interested and want to know, or are you just making conversation to seem nice, to be into what I'm into? Like, when you ask me about, like, so what games have you been playing? Do you actually want to know, or do you just know that, like, oh, he plays games, we'll ask what's happened?
Yeah.
Like, do you want me to go into the details of, like, how much I loved, I don't know, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, or not? Because there's a long story there. Like, actually, the second part of a trilogy of remakes, but they enter elements from the other games. Like, no, that's not going to be. They're going to be a fun conversation for you if you're not actually interested. So
that same person who I was saying at New Year's that I thought had got taller, but they hadn't. We were talking about. I can't remember how it came up. Probably I brought it up for no reason. But we were talking about Greek mythology, and it just came up completely random.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, what's your favorite story in Greek mythology?" And I was just like, "You know that's the anime thing." But I put my sunglasses down. I pushed my finger to the bridge of my nose, and I was like, "You fool! You do not know what you ask of me." Is this how you want to spend the rest of your year and the next?
Yeah.
I tried to keep my answer concise.
What is your favorite then? If you want to make it concise to me too, for the sake of chat.
The one I went for in the end was Balkis and Philemon, I think is probably my favorite.
I don't think I've heard that one. So please feel free to give a rundown.
Philemon.
Phil. It's basically, so I can't remember the name of the specific town, but takes place in a small town in Phrygia, and this old couple called Balkis and Philemon. They don't have much. It's a very poor part of the town that they live in, and the wine that grows there is very sour. The other towns mock them for their bitter grapes. But they have love and they have each other, and that is all the riches that they need. Like, their children have moved away. They're just living simple lives and in love. And then one day they get these travelers knocking on their door. And they're like, this is very strange. But of course, you know, the importance of Xenia, which is looking after any visitors you get, being kind to your neighbors, is very important to them. So they take them in and they feed them and they look after them. They give them what wine they have to give. And they realize that something is troubling them. So they're like, is everything okay? And they say, you're the only people who showed us kindness. Everyone else sort of kicked us out. They spat at us. They didn't want us there.
Wow.
Yeah, and they were like, you've actually shown us kindness, even though you had nothing to give. You gave us everything. And long story short, it turns out that these travelers are Zeus and Hermes. And Zeus is the god of Xenia, so he is very important to him. And he decides, he asks like what they would like in return. And they say that because they're old and they've lived good lives, they say, when one of us goes, we both want to go together because, we just always want to be together. And Zeus says, well, I'm disappointed in your neighbors, so I'm going to cause a flood.
Kill all the neighbors.
Drown
Kill
everyone.
them instead.
So he's like, okay, go to the top of the hill and don't turn back until you get to the top of the hill. And as they leave, they hear it flooding behind them. And
Oh my God, Zeus!
they get to the
I was
point where
about
they're
to say,
like,
this seems very, very nice for Zeus. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
they get near the top and they're like, we can't do this. Like, these are our neighbors. They might have been bad, but they're still our fellow neighbors. So they decide to turn around when they get to the top of the hill. And they get immediately transformed into an oak tree and a linden tree that are entwined together forever. And some say they are still there upon the hill forevermore. And it's one of those things that I just find
Hold on a minute. Wait, 1 second. Like, so they were told, do not turn back because I'm going to flood them and you don't want to watch. And then they do turn back and they get turned into trees. So here's the thing. Is the tree transformation supposed to be a sort of like punishment for the fact that they did turn back or whatever? Or is it supposed to be just, they get to live together, but there's trees? Like, what's the intention there?
It depends on the reading of it, because in like Ovid's Metamorphoses, it's sort of seen as them being given a reward for like, okay, you can... you will be together forever in this way. And it's that they want to specifically watch over a particular temple. So they're looking over the temple together. And that's sort of what they wanted more than a punishment. But yeah.
But like there's afterlife in Greece. And surely they could have gone to the afterlife together. And now they're trees.
Oh, they're trees.
This is why I don't say to Rythian any shows that I want to watch together.
Because I analyze things and ask questions and wait, why does this happen? Why does this happen?
Like, no, just shut up.
The amount of people in chat saying Rythian finding plot holes. Well, it's like the amount of time I paused our viewing of Death Note going, okay, hold on a second.
Yeah,
if he's doing this.
Well, I guess, there's a lot of arguments about things like when a hero is catastrophized, which is when they're made into a constellation, is like, is that them being made immortal? Are they now watching over us forever? Or because there's stories that have like Heracles going into being like his mortal body being sent down to the fields of Asphodel, but his immortal soul becoming a demigod essentially. And it's like, so I think it changes, the lore changes regarding who is retelling it and which story it is. There's no rules.
Okay, fair.
The only rule is Zeus.
Well, that is sort of the
your dad.
intention of like, like no one sat down. Yeah, that is most likely. No one sat down and wrote like it's time for me to write my extended universe, and I'm gonna call it Greek mythology, and I'm gonna make sure that like everything makes sense and all the characters have smart stories that interact with each other. And it's gonna be that's not really the intention behind it. Like, it's like they wanted to tell morality plays that explained why things were the way they were, and they used a set group of characters that they keep turning in over and over and over again. So that's
what do you mean? It's historical. It
They're
happened.
real, Rythian.
Whereas like a lot of the reasoning is people saying, well, we can't know because no one has been to the afterlife and survived to tell it. Apart from, of course, Theseus, Heracles, and Orpheus, who all did that. But other than them,
Other than that,
no one's ever been there to
don't
know. But yeah, I think I just like that one because it's a very like human story, and it's not about
until Sue started flooding everyone. But yeah,
just for the shits and giggles.
I mean, it kind of felt weird when he wasn't killing anyone.
Yeah.
impregnating
when you
anyone,
mentioned that, it turns out one of them was Zeus, and I'm like, here we go. And then he was just ninth, and I was like, wait, what? Something's wrong here.
One of my favorite parts of the story that I didn't mention is at one point, because they're trying to feed their guests, they go to kill their goose because they're like, well, we don't want to, but we should do this for the sake of our guests. And the goose runs away. He runs away and he goes to sit on Zeus's lap. And Zeus is like, do not kill the goose. I will spare you. And I'm just like, yeah.
The goose has chosen me. This is my goose.
This is my goose now, bitches. You're a tree.
Is this the goose? Does Zeus spare the goose? That's funny. Before he reveals that he's Zeus, or is it still a moose story? That was released at the time.
I think I'm trying to think what is. I think they don't know he's Zeus at that point.
Okay, so when he all of a sudden says, "Do not kill the goose, I spare it," it's just some random traveler saying that at that point.
Well, I think at that point, that's when they're starting to be like, wait a minute, because the thing that makes them realize is that Baucis is filling up their wine cups, and they only had one bottle of wine, and they each have like 3 glasses of wine, and she's like, wait a minute. Wait, how is there still wine?
What's going on here? Yeah.
And it's because Hermes is just like, wine.
There's too much wine here. Uh-oh.
But that's the story that Christianity...
Does Hermes summon wine, or does he just pew, 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 go pick up wine from elsewhere?
Delivers it. He knocks on the door and he pretends he doesn't hear you coming and then throws it in a bush.
What Uber Eats?
I mean, Hermes can deliver anything, right?
Aren't
So
they
everyone says
now?
about Hermes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Have you solved your postage issues? Has everyone gotten what they need to?
I got 2 of the same Christmas
Kirsty
present
got
because
Nice. Okay.
of
Every said we lost it.
Did you
so I ordered
pay for
another
both
one.
of it, or like,
No,
did you pay
the
for both?
company were really good. They were just like, oh, Every lost it. Okay, here's another one. And then Every just delivered it the next day, like, lol.
honestly, it was great.
Okay.
I wore it over Christmas, and then when that one got dirty, I was like, that was really comfy. So I just put the other one on, and I just wore the same outfit for another like 3 days. I was like,
Did you show Rythian what the present was?
No.
No, did you not see Rythian? I wore it on stream
I don't
every
know.
day over Christmas, but I
Rythian
okay.
does watch
Briony-
every stream.
Yeah,
of
why weren't you
ours.
watching my streams?
I only watch some of your streams when you do something fun. You know?
Rythian came into my stream yesterday. I was playing Knights of the Old Republic, and
Yeah.
he was like, I'm too used to watching VODs. I just tried to put you on double time, double speed, so I could get to the good parts. And I was like,
Wow!
That wasn't meant to be an insult. It's just you were like reading the like for once you were reading, which by the way,
you
congratulations.
have to read in that game, or you just not
Well,
any
you
idea
still-
what
you
to do.
Yeah, well, you don't know what Adam's special ability is because you just skipped it when he joined.
Anton,
so,
yeah.
That's not his name. But you were like reading and like trying to like hack open or like lockpick open a chest, and I'm like, yeah, let's get to the story bit because like the plane had just docked, right? So I was like, ooh, or like the ship, not the plane. And then it's like, let's skip ahead to some of this bits, and then I couldn't because it was live. So,
It was live.
so it wasn't meant to be like this is boring. Get to the but it was like I know a good bit of the game is coming up. Let's speed past this bit a little bit. Yeah. Speech, indeed. So, wasn't shots fired? Jeez. Chat's just trying to cause problems.
Chat, what the
Because Chat and I argued about Atten.
True.
Because Atten
I
doesn't
had
start
to
off
literally
great.
be like, Rythian, are you joking? Because I know Chat's joking, but I don't know if you're joking, and I don't know if there's just an argument happening over there. Please.
Why do you know that Chat is joking and you don't know that I am joking?
I can't tell.
Why can you not tell on me, but you can tell on Chat?
Because you're sassy.
I don't know, because you're sassy.
I'm sassy?
You're
How
a sassy
dare
little
you.
guy.
You're a sassy man, just like Anton. As soon as
Maybe
I
that's
saw
why
that
I like
guy
him.
in
Yeah.
his space prison, I was like, that's a sassy man, I can tell.
Yeah.
There's a
And he
sassy
was, yeah.
man there, and I got to free him, and then he started being sassy, and I was like,
Yeah.
Then Rythian turned up in chat like, "This is my kind of guy." I was like,
Why?
"That's because you're a sassy man."
Well, first I showed up because I had just loaded up your like the VOD because I went to like, all right, let's see the start, and then I saw Asbesto, and I was like, I have to go to live chat and complain.
Yeah,
Kirsty
he came to my
about
chat. I was
the
like, "I
name.
can't believe you called her asbesto."
Yeah.
It's like, really, you can't?
Well, I mean, I could, but like, I still have hope somehow that one of these days you'll name her something that is, character that isn't named something like that. But yeah.
What would I call them though?
I don't know. Mitra Sarik? I don't know.
Nah.
Just to pick a name at random. Wink, wink.
Nah.
You know?
That's asbesto. It's memorable.
Yeah.
Memeable,
I do like that it
memorable.
sounds like asbestos, which is sort of the running joke.
Exactly. And then after I did it, I was like, it also means that I have the best as. Oh,
yeah.
So it's a double meaning. It's good.
Yeah. Yeah. So you go around calling yourself Asbesto, and then you are mad at Atten when he like comments on the fact that you're not wearing a lot of clothes. Like, come on.
Yeah.
You walk
I
around
can
with
say
nothing,
it about
and then
myself. He can't point it out.
why not?
Because it's my ass.
He wasn't sleazy. You like.
He was a little bit sleazy.
He was not.
Yes, he was, dude. He was.
You just had a couple of dialogue options that said "keep your eyes up here." Basically, that's all.
I didn't mind him. He's more interesting than Karth, which isn't difficult. So he's all right.
Well, that's the thing. KOTOR 2 is not a BioWare game, and so you're gonna get the good shit because it's an Obsidian game. And they have good writers at Obsidian, so you're gonna get the good shit. KOTOR is it's very basic Star Wars, and I don't mean that in a bad way necessarily. It's just you're gonna get most of the basic characters and the basic plot beats.
Yeah.
And then you get a sequel, and the entire idea of a sequel and something new is to make it feel different and be different than the original. So you're not gonna have like, here's the Manic Pixie Dream Girl, here's the loyal soldier, here's the Jedi lady. Like you're not gonna get them. You can.
In the stuff in the description of some of the weapons, it's like cannot be used by Wookiees, and I was like, so we're getting another Wookiee. Good to know.
I mean, I think that people like Wookiees, so makes sense they have them. And yeah, you'll see. It'll be Do you remember Mission in Hanar or whatever?
Yeah.
Was it Hanar? Yeah. Yeah. You'll see. You'll see.
I
don't want to spoil because
see.
it gets real.
I'm excited.
Real good.
Those games just I don't know if it's because they work on like the D20 system or whatever, like D&D basically, like but they just click with me so well. As soon as I play, I could have played it for hours and hours and hours yesterday. I was just going, I was like, chat, it's 11 p.m. I need to go and have dinner. But what if I walk forward a tiny bit more?
And then you walk forward and then like a whole new area's opened up and you're like, oh god, no.
Oh no. Did you download a patch or something to get it working? I remember trying to play it a few years back and it was insanely buggy. I think it was buggy at one point, but there have been fixes. But I did download, basically, if you go to the Steam Workshop, like the top cut content mod, that's the only one that I have. And it works fine.
Yeah, you didn't install the widescreen mod either, did you?
No,
because you saw some comment saying that it might make it not work.
Yeah, it might make the mod not work. But also, I don't really mind. UI stuff just doesn't register with me unless it's really offensive. Like I just don't really take that.
It's just stretched. It's
Yeah.
just stretched because it's not meant to be 16:9 originally.
Yeah,
but the game itself plays well in 16:9. Like that's updated enough that the environment works. It's just the UI is obviously 2D and it's designed to be 4:3 and you just get stretched so that you don't have black bars on the side. Personally, I would prefer the black bars, but yeah.
Yeah. Any game needs HK47. HK was so good.
Well, you've run into different HKs.
I did run into a different HK.
Yeah.
That one was just a protocol droid, though, dude. He was just.
Oh, just a protocol
that
droid.
was just
Definitely just a guy.
He was just a guy doing guy stuff.
Veiled threat. Master, I would never do. Oh, I love the idea because HK47, he's model 47, obviously. So his thing is like he's always at statesman : like warning : and these guys, I don't know if you've gotten their model number yet, but semi-spoiler, they're HK50s basically.
Right.
So they're three models ahead, and one of the ways they've advanced is that they can give an adverb to they're saying. So they threat or hidden meaning, that sort of thing, and it's really great.
Right, they
It's like
basically
they've
talk like
upgraded.
elf.
I was thinking that they sound like,
but they're just really sassy, and they
They're
want to murder
extremely
everyone.
sassy. Yeah,
like
It's
Rythian.
Like,
yeah, kind of like me. I am an assassin droid.
Is this?
It's
rusty?
okay, I'm
Do
a
I
good
need
one.
to clean this, or is this just?
check if
part
there's
of
a
the
white
thing?
line.
There is a white line, but because the rest of the tank is dirty. But I wonder if do I need soap?
He's just
for
a Mass
this?
Effect Elcor. Other way
can't buy
around.
soap.
This came first.
Yeah, it did come
HK47
first, yeah.
came first. Yeah.
But yeah, Knights of the Old Republic 1 is what got me playing Mass Effect. Like before that, I was like, space? Hate space. Space sucks. But because it was a BioWare game, and yeah, I was just like, I probably will like Mass Effect, and I did.
Yeah.
But if anybody's not played Knights of the Old Republic and they like Mass Effect, I mean, it's dated, but
It's absolutely
it's
dated,
got
but
the same
absolutely
spirit.
worth it. Yeah.
Like it's really got the same spirit to it, and it's so good. I really love those
Knights of the
games.
Republic is where the BioWare formula started
Yeah.
in some degree, and it's stuck for a while in a lot of their games, including like Jade Empire and things, and Dragon Age and so on. They're not as good anymore, BioWare. It isn't, sadly, but yeah.
Just play Knights of the Old Republic again.
Yeah. Or Knights of the Republic 2.
Oh.
You should play 1 before 2 for sure, though.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, like 100%, because it builds on the first one. But yeah, 2 is a treat. It's definitely a good one. So I'm really hoping you're gonna enjoy it and get into the story, because
I already am.
cool
When
shit.
you start a game that you click with and you're just
Yeah,
like, I just want to play it all the time. It's like you with
It-
Metaphor
it-
at the minute. So I just
with
want to
me and
stream so I
Metaphor,
can play
I
it.
was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I think I've said this story before, but like, I was just playing, so didn't know what to play one day, and I was like talking to chat and mentioning that I love RPGs, and then Bree shows up in chat and it's like, "Oh yeah, well if you love RPGs so much, why haven't you played Persona 5?" And I'm like, you know what I'm gonna play is I'm gonna play this new Metaphor demo that just came out. It's apparently decent like demo made by the people in Persona. We'll give that one a go because it was fantasy and not Japanese high school. And honestly, like I want to say like half an hour in, I was like, this is incredible. Like you do not want to stop playing this at all. And I am now like 77 hours in, and
Oh my
I
gosh.
still want to keep playing over and over and more and more and more and more. It's
That's such a good
longest
feeling.
game.
Yeah.
It's so good. I just want to keep playing.
Although the worst feeling is when you get that, but chat isn't feeling it, and you're
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
oh.
I mean,
but-
I'm not gonna say like it's hardly like the highest views or anything, but there's a group of regulars that are into it, that are watching, and sometimes chat is quiet, fine, but I gotta keep playing. I
if you're
cannot keep
enjoying
playing. It's
it,
so
then
good.
you
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
If it's the right game, just one person in chat can enable you.
Yeah.
And you're just
yeah.
like, play that
I
game
think
again.
literally-
Okay.
Yeah. Like I want to say it was, I don't know, it might have been yesterday or the day before. There was a full hour of no one saying anything in chat for me. That is rare. But I was like, is my chat broken? No, probably people just chilling and watching. Because there were
Honestly,
people watching.
I
people
like
just
watching
lurking,
you play Metaphor,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah.
I just like watching. Like half the time, I
Yeah.
don't know really what to say. I might
Yeah.
just put a stupid emote in chat and be like, I am here, but I'm
Yeah.
just watching.
Yeah, exactly. And to be honest, like that's fine. Like I have lurkers are a part of watching. That's a thing. So yeah, but it does mean that it's just me doing me, just me playing and thinking and so on. And that's great. But yeah, what a game of the year for me. Not even a question. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth up there, but yeah, Metaphor wins for sure. So good. And I'm not done. I think I have maybe 2 streams left. Maybe I don't know, because I keep thinking the game's about to end, and then it just
there's
continues.
a big twist.
And a big twist happens, and it continues, and I'm like, what? Okay, I guess we're continuing now. It's crazy. So good. Top of my list after beating Persona. Yeah, it should absolutely be there. So good. My God.
I need to find my next game now. I've finished Mass Effect.
Yeah. You asked if you should play Andromeda, and I think you should play Andromeda if you just really jonesing for Mass Effect, and you don't mind playing a Mass Effect that isn't as good, and so as long as like playing a worse Mass Effect isn't going to ruin old Mass Effect for you, then I think it's worth it probably. But
my chat have been asking me to play Andromeda for a while, but I'm like, I don't know if I wanna.
Yeah, it's not as good at all. By now with a lot of patches and stuff, and hell, you can even put in some simple mods probably, maybe. Like it's fine, but you can't patch out the writing and the characters and everything and that sort of stuff. So, by all accounts, gameplay is pretty solid. Like it's sort of an evolution of Mass Effect 3's gameplay, but I mean, 90% of the reason I play a game is for the story and the characters. So, if that doesn't click for me, then yeah.
I'm still thinking of giving Oblivion a go.
Oh my God, please.
Because it turns out I've accidentally paid for another month of Game Pass. So I was like, well, guess I'm finding something to play on Game Pass.
Well, I mean, if you've got Game Pass, you may as well. But Oblivion's on Steam and it's dirt cheap during the sale, so you can get it for a couple of quid.
Cool.
Oh my God, please play Oblivion. Please. Oblivion's one of those games, it's like Skyrim. I wake up and I'm like, I want to play Oblivion. And it happens multiple times a month.
I've heard it's not as user friendly. Is that true?
Not really
it's not. It's more role-playing gamey, as a lot of those older RPGs are. Like, there are more skills. The character creation is more in depth. You basically make a class on character creation, and you can rename it and everything. You pick skills that you want, blah blah blah.
Okay.
But it's not awful.
The UI
like,
is a bit messy. Like it looks a bit janky.
Exactly. It's not like
there's about 2 voice actors for 500. Yeah, there's about 2 voice actors for 500 NPCs.
That's like Skyrim.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it so charming.
Yeah, jank isn't necessarily
Brady, can
bad.
we play it together?
How? Wait, is that a thing?
No, I mean, I'll just stream it with you and you can play.
Oh, okay.
I love Oblivion so much.
Is that your favorite
my
RPG?
favorite
Well,
part.
I think I like Oblivion more than Skyrim.
My favorite part of Skyrim was it being janky. Like the first time I played it, I didn't enjoy it because it just ran, and I was like, oh, I thought this was gonna be better. And then the next time, it completely bugged out, and I was like, yes,
hell yeah,
I love it.
Then you will love Oblivion. Have you ever seen the clip of the voice actor just being like, oh wait, hang on, let me do that again, and they left it in.
They left it in, yeah.
No.
Great.
Oh my God,
I see so many. I've gotten to like Skyrim TikTok now, so I get suggested a lot of Oblivion.
Well, there's the classic Oblivion dialogue people. So like, there's the one with the. Good. Have you heard of the High Elves? I thought not. Just they eat a poison apple or something.
What I used to do when I played Oblivion, one of my favorite things to do when I was just bored was I would go to what was the name of the Thieves Guild town in Oblivion? I've got Skyrim. Huh? Thievington. I've got Skyrim names in my head, so I'm thinking of Riften, but it's not Riften. It's the other one. But it had a skooma den, so you could go there and steal all the skooma. And you drink all of the skooma, and at that point, you've got seconds to live, but you can run really fast. So you drink all of the skooma, eat a poison apple, go like 500 miles an hour in one direction, and then you die to the poison apple and ragdoll and see how far you can go.
Oh my God. That should be
skooma
a speed
like alcohol
run
or a
with Jingle
drug?
Jam.
both, kinda. Okay. It's liquid.
It's like a liquid drug. Yeah.
It's not Leowin. Leowin was the nice one. Oh. Leowin was a nice city. The cities in Oblivion are so nice as well. They're so good.
Is Oblivion where the devoted fan started?
The adoring fan, yeah.
They put him in Starfield.
Starfield, yeah, they did.
Starfield also apparently big disappointment.
Yeah, it feels bad, man. Division. That's why we just need to replay all of the old games.
Honestly, I was saying this all the time. Honestly, I think I could. If you told me you are not to play any new game for 5 years, I would be fine. I can manage so easily. Yep. I love replaying old games. I like absolutely not a problem. I'd be entertained forever. Like absolutely nothing.
It's like, and I know Kirsty will agree with me on this particular point, but it's like when I see announcements for games on things like the Game Awards and stuff, and I'm like, like all these big AAA games coming out, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then they're like, we're gonna remake Croc, and I'm like, yes, gaming is finally advancing.
I was talking about Croc on stream yesterday. I was like, chat, I don't care what I'm playing at the time. As soon as Croc comes out, this is a Croc channel. I'm playing only Croc.
Croc channel.
Whoa, let's go. Can't wait for Croc.
So good. What a little guy. He's just a
guy.
One other thing is, like, people complain, like, man, all you see these days are, like, remakes and reruns.
Hell yeah, keep them
coming. But people fucking love that shit. Like, you know how excited I was when they, like, revealed, like, oh, Suikoden 1 and 2 is coming? I'm sitting there going, fuck yes! You know, like, and yeah, so I can't complain because, like, that's going to be the case with a lot of these other games getting remastered. Yeah. They remastered goddamn Soul Reaver, for God's sakes. Like, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, that's something. Honestly, I kind of want to play that.
What, Soul Reaver?
Soul Reaver. Just honestly, for me, part of it is I want to show people like the game, and I'm like, if I play it, maybe you'll watch, you know. So I just sit there and play, and I go like, huh? Did you see? Did you hear? Isn't that great dialogue?
You'll probably have Damien there if you play it. Damien's like you. He bloody loves Soul Reaver.
Getting hell yeah, it's good taste, man. Love that shit. It's good. Silent Hill 2 remake. Yeah, Kirsty played that.
Yeah, I played that.
But you haven't played the original.
I have not played the original. No.
Yeah.
I thought the remake was great. I thought it was super. Dalsos didn't like it.
But you didn't recognize the song. You didn't recognize the piano song when you did the quiz.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
But to be fair, they played a song from Minecraft and I didn't recognize it.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't play a game and be like, this game has the best music ever, and then play it and I'll be like, what is that from?
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, that does happen, to be fair.
Unless it's Nintendo, then it just stays in my brain.
Well, then luckily for you, most quizzes are just Nintendo songs.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, whenever I finish reading a book, I'll be like, I love it, you should read it. And I'm like, what's it about? And I'm just like, I don't know. It's just really good.
Though.
I remember the vibes more than the story or the names.
Like, when I started Knights of the Old Republic yesterday, people were like, you gonna do a recap for the first one? And I was like, no. You think I remember what happened in that? No.
Yeah.
I remember the end.
You're like, there's something about these guys, Revan and Malak, and there were some characters. There was a Karth, there was some Bastila, some Wookiee guy, a Twi'lek, you know?
Yeah. It's like somebody on Reddit mentioned Mission, and I was like, oh yeah, Mission was a character. My memory's like a sieve.
When I was playing Mass Effect and Jacob turned up again, and I was actually like, chat, should I know who this is? And they're like, yeah, you went on missions with him.
I think like, your chats, people came to me and they said something about your stream and about Jacob, and I was like, who?
To be fair, Jacob is not exactly the most memorable one in Mass Effect. Yeah. Like the people that people remember in Mass Effect, like Garrus, Liara, Tali,
Rex.
Miranda, Rex, Morden.
Jenkins.
My boy.
I think no one else. Yeah. Like honestly, those 6. If you can make, someone could probably mention another person that is like as memorable. Thane, Legion. I don't think any of them, honestly. That like
Thane
Legion
is.
Legion
I
is
love
cool.
Thane.
I mean, no, I'm not saying they're not good, but like in terms of like memorable that people think about, reference all the time.
Yeah.
I don't think Joker or Edie count either. I don't think they're like yes, people will know who they are or whatever, but those 6 I mentioned, like yeah, everyone remembers those, you know.
Oh.
How dare you disrespect Legion like this?
I'm not disrespecting him. I'm just saying, you know.
Legion was good. I think the problem that a lot of those characters have is that they're not introduced from the beginning. They're like in the later games. It's like
Yeah.
A lot of the Mass Effect 3
is it
ones is like
Samara?
yeah. Well, she's in the second one, to be fair. But
She's in the second one, but again, like she didn't get a mention there. Like she's very cool, but she's not the first one.
Most of this character I do think are cool, but again, they're not the big
ones. And I only
like,
remember her name because Samara is the name of the girl from The Ring.
I did not remember her name, and I spent the whole game calling her Mummy Wednesday.
Yeah. Zaid,
I've renamed. Oh God, that guy. Do you know what? I almost save scummed because I invited everyone to the party, and then he turned up, and I just forgotten about him. And I was like, can I redo it and not invite him?
So he's not invited. Yeah. There's the ninja lady as well. Whatever her name is.
Oh God,
her name for me was Tali at home.
Wish Tali, yeah.
Tali at home.
Well, that's the thing. Like you remember the characters that are meaningful and memorable. And I'm sure some people are gonna have like, no, I had such a great time with Samara and whatever. And yeah, like I'm not saying they're bad characters, but like, you know, Garrus, Rex, Liara, sorry. They're massive and they're from the first one and it's a big deal, like big deal and everything is super great.
Yeah.
And the second one, like Jack is good too, but like I don't think she's as memorable as like Miranda and Morden and you know all of those people. But like it's a you know, yeah. And honestly, the same for Kotor. Like yes, there's this mission and Anar and Jolie Bindo and Juhani and whatever. But who do I really remember? Bastila, Revan, and Malik. Those are the 3. I pretty much.
I remember Karth because I just remember hating him so much.
Yeah, Karth is just such a basic bitch for the most part. So,
Karth. Then I started Mass Effect and Caden was there, and I was like, no, not again.
Caden? What the fuck? Oh yeah, Caden. Yeah, he's basic. I barely remembered Caden. Yeah, but you're right.
Point
like, what the fuck? Point proven. Yeah. I was like, Caden? Like, oh yeah, Caden.
His nickname in my playthrough was Meat Shield. Because if I went on a mission where I was worried someone was going to die, I would take him with me.
Well, you know, like it's funny how like of the 2 in the beginning, Caden and Ashley, people remember Ashley because she's a racist.
She's a racist.
And that's why she's memorable, you know?
Oh my God.
I didn't talk to her before she died. So I don't remember anything.
I don't know if I did either. I always get mixed up with Miranda because I don't think I ever spoke to Ashley. And people talk about Miranda, I'm like, is that Ashley? I don't know.
Yeah, they're both like dark-haired ladies, I guess. So yeah,
women,
just women in it.
I'm surprised you remember anything from Kotor 1 other than Pazak. Honestly, yeah, that was just Pazak Sim, TBH. After I completed it, Damien bought me a real-life Pazak deck after that.
That's cool. That's cool. Kotor 2 Pazak is better than Kotor 1 Pazak, so you're in for a treat. Yeah.
Can't wait. I'm having to get through this big tutorial before I can play Pazak for 60 hours.
Mini
it's
game.
like a card game.
Is it like what Gwent is
it's
to
blackjack,
Witcher?
I think, right?
It's more or less an advanced version of blackjack. Yeah, you have a bunch of like plus and minus cards, and ultimately, like you.
That's why blackjack was in Stardew. I'm like, yeah, dude, let's go.
Where's Farkle? So bring back Farkle.
True.
Farkle is just dice poker, and if you like dice poker, you should play The Witcher 2. That's one of the main games in The Witcher 2.
Oh yeah, Briony,
also
Witcher.
One. Oh God, that would be something.
Oh.
If you. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a great game. I don't know if you like it. Maybe there's something that you don't like necessarily, but like, it's really good for a reason. I really think
would give it a go. I did. I was watching Alex play it a bit the other day, and I guess because when you're like you're watching a game, so you're not fully into it. I was getting very annoyed by, and I was just like, can he just clear his throat? Can he just talk normally, please? Why is he just saying this in, like, not everything has to be manly, Geralt, stop it.
That's Doug Cockle's Geralt's voice. He always talks like this. That's sort of the entire point. Yes, well,
stop
maybe you
mumbling.
should have done the thing. Sorry, like if that's a problem, I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to enjoy the game because that's him. He's going to talk like that the entire game. Just letting you know now, so you don't give it to the wrong idea.
Just kept on being like, okay, Batman, stop it.
Rythian didn't like how I played Witcher either.
I don't think when you played Witcher was when I knew you that much, or when you were playing it.
Oh no, maybe it was Ravs.
I think that was before sort of my time. But I agree that I don't like because
In retrospect.
how you did it in retrospect. Yeah.
I know that Ravs got annoyed as well.
Yeah, I don't blame him. That like she basically. Someone came in, like it's such a Kirsty thing. One guy shows up and says one thing, and then Kirsty's like, all right, fuck you then. I'm going to spend the rest of my game walking around with no armor and a stupid mask. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be Clown Geralt. Get wrecked. If I could rename him, I'd name him Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, and then that would be it. You know, it's like, fucking Christ. You let people change the games. Oh my God.
I think that's what it was. I think someone came in and they basically said, like, why aren't you wearing armor? Why aren't you wearing this armor or something like that? And I was like, I'm not going to wear any armor. So I took off everything. And I only had sexy boots on and a masquerade mask for the whole game.
I think that was not that, but there was a thing that I have a friend who played the original Witcher, and I think that turned me against the Witchers because I guess they had a very different.
Cards?
Yeah, because all I knew about The Witcher was my friend being like, I'm just sleeping with every woman so I can collect her card. And I was just like, that sounds like an awful game.
Well,
but I guess...
like it wasn't the best start for the Witcher series. Like, trust me, I was around when The Witcher 1 was announced and people talked about it. And it just, like, was so weird. It's like some weird Polish fantasy. And in this game, you can sleep with a lot of women. And when you do, you get, like, a sexy card that you can keep for your collection. And I'm going like, like what the hell?
I guess
just like
janky Euro RPG, whatever. Yeah, you get nudes after you sleep with someone.
It's like the God of War, like that started off with very different vibes.
Yeah, honestly, it's very similar. Like it had a whole different vibe to it. But you know, honestly, yes, Witcher 1 like had that element to it, but it was also very good story. Gameplay was kind of shit, honestly. But like the story and the what actually happened was pretty good in The Witcher 1. But you know, it was still sort of very janky budget Euro RPG. It's like, all right, fine, I guess. You know, it definitely felt different compared to a lot of other things, even if it wasn't always different for a good reason. But then Witcher 2 came out, and The Witcher 2, that's the one I wish more people would give a go after they play Witcher 3. Because a lot of people play like Witcher 3, and they go like, I should play all of them. And then they load up Witcher 1 and go like, I have changed my mind. I do not want to play all of them, because this is not very good. It's like, okay, it's quite old, and it feels weird. Witcher 2 is pretty close to Witcher 3. Like, it's not the same, and it's still a little bit weird, but like, that still looks good, and it plays great. And the best thing is, there's no Yennefer in it, so you don't get any people making the wrong decision about who Geralt should be with. So everyone picks Triss, and that's why it's the best game.
Everyone's making the wrong decision in that case.
Who's the one who smells of juniper berries and gooseberries and whatever? Yeah,
that's fucking bitch Yennefer, honestly.
Bitch Yennefer?
Yeah.
Because the only reason
because she is a bitch. She's mean. She is mean and abusive and not good.
The only reason I know that is because from whatever algorithm I'm on Instagram, I constantly get adverts being like, do you want to smell like the woman this man fell in love with? Get this new lilac and gooseberry perfume. I'm just like, what are you talking about? And then when I was watching Alex for all of 5 minutes the other day, it was a cutscene, and he genuinely went, "Have you seen this woman? She smells of lilac and gooseberries." And I was like, "It really is like that." He really just apparently he mentions her smell like more than anything else.
It is like her smelling. Like she sends a letter, which also smells like that. That's part of it.
I've never wanted to smell of gooseberries.
No, the whole obviously like all jokes aside, the whole
gooseberries would probably smell kind of sour.
Maybe, yeah.
They're not.
Well, that's sort of part of her character. The idea is that
she's a bit sour.
pretty but bitchy,
She's
basically.
a sour old cow.
She is so bitter.
Bitter. But she's also fitter.
Like a gooseberry.
So yeah. The whole Triss versus Yen thing is obviously like people get very very upset about it. I'm Team Triss all the way, and basically have been since Witcher 2. When she's in Witcher 1 too, but like it was Witcher 2 that made me like her.
Is it just two options, two women?
No, those are like the
and a
two
horde
main
of prostitutes.
No, those are the two women. Like, because the thing is, right? The Witcher is the story of Geralt, an existing person that has like a 7-book series stories written about him already. So you can't really just decide that all of a sudden, oh yeah, Geralt is super gay and wants to date a werewolf, because that's just not Geralt's
that sounds
character.
great.
He can date whoever he wants as long as he stops grunting
Make it
about
so,
it.
CD Projekt Red.
No, because he's an already existing character. You can't just like make that happen.
Geralt is super gay and wants to date a werewolf.
Yeah, you cannot make that happen. So yeah, like you're not gonna have the Baldur's Gate 3 thing of like pick from the cornucopia of lovely, sexy people of all kinds and shapes. It's not really the case. So yeah. But you don't have to date Yennefer or Triss or or Shani or anyone really. Like you don't have to. But like if you want to have a quote unquote like romantic thing, like those are generally your options.
How often does he sit in his little tub?
That's just the beginning of the game.
Oh, okay. That's the only other thing I know about The Witcher.
Yeah,
loves a bath. Oh, Geralt.
He loves a bath.
Loves a little bath.
The thing is, like, a lot of people, particularly I imagine on TikTok or whatever, they focus on that element of The Witcher. But that's...
the bathing.
The bathing and the dating, But there's so much more. There's an actual incredible, like, adventure and so many quests and incredible stories. And honestly, some of the best moments involving, like, Ciri and stuff. Ciri is great.
Ciri, very
Hey, Ciri.
So one of the things is actually kind of cool is that, I don't think this is a spoiler, but like at the very end of the game...
That sounds like a spoiler already.
I understand. But like you get like a long scene with a character. And if you've romanced Yen, the character that's Yen. And if you romance Triss, the character is Triss, Well, assuming, they're alive or whatever.
If you date the werewolf.
But if you're not dating anyone and not the werewolf either, and everyone is alive and there's a lot of choices that can make different things happen. But one of the things that happens is that you instead Ciri that comes to meet with you. And that is a incredible scene to the degree that I kind of want to just not date anyone just so I can get the scene with Ciri at the end instead. Because I am a sucker.
Anyone.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah. I am an absolute sucker for like a good father-daughter relationship. That is a weakness that hits me where it hurts. I don't know why. I don't have a child or anything, so I don't know why that hit me. But that has always worked well for me. Like in any game that has that as an element, I'm like, okay, now I'm into it,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Can never play with the Rythian and spoil it. I
can't believe you told us there was an ending.
There's a cutscene at the end. What the fuck?
It's also not like it's also dependent on a lot of things that happen. You, depending on choices you made, you might very much not get that at all. So I don't think
you don't get it.
I'm trying to think. I'm racking my brains because just like me, always.
Did you play the expansions?
No, I didn't.
Never mind then. This is at the end of the
is it an expansion one? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't think I did. I might have played one. I don't know. I can't remember.
The expansions are so good. Both of them are incredible.
I think at the time I didn't play the expansions because it was one of those games where it was like, yeah, I think chat's into it, but also I don't know, and I kind of just want to finish the main story and move on.
Yeah. I get
I
it.
was because that was when I was just on the edge of getting partner at that point.
And you were like, I've
And
got
I
to
was
make sure I
so
do stuff that
worried
gets
that
views and so
playing
on,
it
yeah.
constantly would make people leave that I stopped playing after I finished the main story.
Yeah, I get it. I guess that means that you have room to go back to it now and play the DLCs.
The problem is I'd have to play the whole game again.
Oh,
Because
do you not have a save? No, you don't.
No, I have the save. I just don't remember anything about it, and I don't remember how to play. It's like Elden
There will
Ring. It's
be-
why I didn't play the Elden Ring DLC, because I would have to
Okay.
play the whole game again.
Well,
I
we
tried,
can
I
play
booted it up, and I was like,
the-
nope, I can't do this.
We can play the 3-player Elden Ring thing.
Oh yeah, true.
Elden Ring, Night Rain? Yeah, for sure. I'd be up for that. Would you be up for that, Briony? I never know what games you like and don't like.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, some games are like incredibly violent, but then you're super into them. And then some games I don't think are very violent, and you're like, not my thing. And I'm like, I don't get Briony sometimes. So I'm just gonna start asking you for every game, are you into this? Yes, no, instead of trying to figure out ahead of time.
I'd play that.
Yeah.
Have you played
Yes, no.
any Souls-likes before? I can't remember.
I
feel like I've asked you this
I did
before.
one stream of Elden Ring,
All right.
but I thought this isn't a game that people will enjoy watching me play
I get what you mean.
because I will play it in a weird way.
Who cares? Honestly, I do that for Souls-likes. It's like me playing Witcher. I'm just like, suck it, chat. Deal with it.
You
I'm gonna
played
play this
Bloodborne
like a
pretty
dummy.
normally.
I'm gonna wear a stupid hat the whole time,
Well,
and people are gonna come in and moan about it, and I'm gonna laugh.
why though? Why?
It's like people would come in and complain when I was playing Mass Effect, and I was like, I really don't care about the combat. The combat for me is just like a stopgap between story.
Yeah,
So I would literally
Pacing,
stand in
so
the
that's-
middle of the room and let my guardians kill everyone for me, and I'd just be chatting away. And people were like, "Why aren't you doing this or doing?" And I'm just like, "Because I don't
want to.
care.
I don't care.
Don't
I
care.
just can't bring myself to care."
Yeah, I had it on easy mode the whole time, and I much preferred it. I had so much more fun playing that game on easy mode, combat-wise, because
Witcher or
no, Mass Effect. Because
okay, yeah.
I just ran in there. I was literally punching the giant mechs, and I was like, I'm just gonna beat the shit out of them. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
whoa! And
my
it was great.
elbow was my most powerful weapon in that game.
So in easy mode, you can just go and just knock something out, and bam, you've done the combat. It's great.
Yeah.
And then you can do more story and kiss Garrus.
Blah, 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 blah. You can
And kiss him
lie
in the
next
first
to
game.
each other in full armor.
Yeah, tell me about it. I had to talk to Liara instead.
You didn't have to.
No, I didn't have to,
Yeah.
but I did. Oh, I see something here. Hang on. What's this? Pressure control input pipe. This pipe has dirt on it. Dirt. Where's the dirt? There it is.
Apparently this does too. But I cannot see it.
Oh, I remember now. I
never
didn't download. I
really-
didn't download a mod to romance Miranda. I ended up looking it up on a YouTube video. I didn't romance anyone in Mass Effect 2.
really? Okay.
Well, except Kelly Chambers, which isn't a real romance because she's not really a party member. But like,
Yeah.
you can basically flirt with her and stuff. So that's what I
Is she
did.
the one you can get to look after the hamster?
Yeah, the fishes surely, but yeah, or is it the hamster?
Yeah, I think both. Well, I think it's the
Okay.
fish, but also
But yes, yeah,
I think
you
I
can,
was if I might have made it up that she also looked after my hamster.
Yeah.
That was your
Yeah, I
head
remember.
canon.
Okay, I remember Kelly.
What? I
Because
don't
really,
like...
what I wanted to do was I wanted to romance Liara, but Liara is not the party member in Mass Effect 2. And I really like Miranda, but Miranda doesn't swing that way. So it ended up being Kelly, basically. Because I played Femship again, like I said.
Yeah.
And then I never played Mass Effect 3. Yeah.
Oh.
You never played it?
No. Well, that's
Oh
not
my
true.
God.
I played a few hours, but I've never gotten very far into it.
Oh shit!
Well, at some point, I'm going to. Now that the Legendary Edition is earned, I am going to do time to replay.
Oh
Start to
hell yeah!
finish
Please,
program.
please,
Yeah.
please.
And I will. Because it's about time.
It is about time.
I'll probably end up getting some mod to sort out the ending.
About
because
time.
The honestly, all I've heard and seen of the ending, which is a lot. I've basically fully spoiled and everything, but like the ending sounded so disappointing that the idea of like loading it all up just to get to that part sounded not fun.
Didn't bother me at all, honestly. I like the
yeah.
ending. I cried.
Yeah, fair enough.
But me and Briony picked the same ending.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, everyone picked the same ending. They're basically just 3 different explosions for the most part. So yeah.
Well, they have different
a little bit, yeah.
results.
Yeah. Not to, this is where I want to be a little bit careful. I don't want to spoil all of chat on Mass Effect.
Do be careful.
Yeah. What is left? We are almost done, both with the mission and the game. Outtake elbow pipe. Where is
elbow pipe? Okay,
is
a pipe.
This one of these things here, but I cannot.
It's here. It's here. I need to find out what's dirty.
I remember when Mass Effect 3, or maybe it was Mass Effect 2. I remember there being things about it, maybe not in the news, but I can't think where else it would be, about how it was just like super raunchy.
It's Mass Effect 1 mainly.
The games
they were making fun about like alien sex.
Oh my god.
And it's like you barely kiss before it fades to black. Like what the fuck? Like it's nothing. Like come on now.
Yeah.
They barely flirt, for God's sakes. There's half innuendo. It's really nothing. But
we missed one of the solar panel frames.
Oh really?
Well, it's a small solar panel frame, so maybe a different one. Where are the smaller ones? Oh, these ones. One of these is wrong. This one.
What the hell? Where?
Gaddies.
This. Where? Oh. I
want to see Rythian play Mass Effect and Briony play Oblivion. Those are your next games. Thank you.
Okay.
I
might have to play something in between after finishing one 80-hour game, going straight into a big trilogy.
Okay,
but...
you can play
Paper
Mario 2.
I knew that was coming.
Sonic Adventure 2. There, thank you.
No.
Yes.
No, absolutely not.
What the frick?
Nice.
Where
Support
is the
arms.
dirt on there? It's
don't
this
know
one
where these
over
things
here that
are.
I'm doing, but I've been spraying it for bloody
this
ages.
Is it?
This
it's not
is
lighting
this
up
one
for me.
here.
Oh, it is. Okay, yeah.
I can't see. I've been tabbing, but I don't see no doit. What? And then the large solar panel frame.
What? Oh? I thought we did the solar panels. How are they not done? Hello?
What?
Got it.
Thank
It
goodness.
was this tiny bit here,
This
Briony. I'm
one.
looking down. That's the end of it, yeah.
Here it is. I see it.
Are we about to get it done?
Oh.
Yay!
Right on time.
Let's look at the gleaning. We got all the solar panels first, and then the big one. Oh, look at me. That's me doing the roof. That's so satisfying.
Oh, that's
Doing
good.
the circle. That's good.
Good.
I'll watch that again.
Very good.
Good.
Clapper.
Big clapper.
Oblivion New Zeldorks game? No. I have to be there.
Yeah.
Me.
Comf game.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, great. Well, friends, that was it for us. Thank you so much for watching and listening to us chatter about stuff.
Yes.
Lots of stuff. Game stuff.
Game stuff.
Yeah.
We got a lot of game stuff mentioned, so everyone should play probably half of those games we recommended.
Yeah.
Or watch us play those
Especially
games.
Sonic Adventure 2, which
Not
Rythian
that
will be
one.
playing on his channel after he finishes Metaphor.
I don't think you want me to play it because I will be complaining the entire time. So
Yeah.
I don't think that's good. But please go watch our individual channels, twitch.tv/BrionyK.
Question mark?
Yeah, I was like, it is Briony K, right? And yeah, it is, yeah.
Really?
And twitch.tv/Kirsty, no longer Kirsty Doggo. And
No.
twitch.tv/Rythian. It's always been Rythian, just Rythian.
Rythian
It's a
is
really
supposed to be
long
Rythian, just
name.
Rythian. Yeah, that's a long one.
Yeah, very long. But you know.
Look, Nightjar's
manage.
already posted them.
Yay!
Thank you, Nightjar. Very kind of you.
Next
You
week
can
will
see
just
the
be
clicky
these
links.
two. They won't be arguing.
Yes.
They've
We're going to
promised.
be playing Raft, and I'll be killing Rythian
Oh
live on air.
God. I don't know. That's a wise idea.
I don't.
But
Think
we'll play something, the two of us, and then the 17th we'll be back, hopefully with our new thing.
New thing.
If everything is ready by that
Sonic
point.
Adventure 2 next week? Yes, let's go.
For the first half hour.
I found you, faker.
Oh my God.
Faker.
All right. Fine.
You're not even good enough to be my thing.
Right. With that, we're done. Thank you, friends. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.